can make TikTok very great.
Wow.
You understand? Can also impact people in Nigeria as well. You understand? It's not just to come to live stream and comment moot 44477, follow, all those kind of things. I can bring gifters into Pella's live stream a lot, and it will help the community. Bring destiny helpers, and it will help the community. That was also my intention as well. So, when they just block like this, everything has cancelled.
Yeah, I do. I do understand. The part where you talked about that you bring in you were looking at a situation, an opportunity where you can bring in the viewers, and Pella can bring in the viewers while you bring in the posters. And based on track record, you've proven that over a long time, and it's there. It's written on marble and scrabbled on the wall. And Pella, we cannot deny that Pella has got his own aura of viewers. He has a lot of viewers. I wouldn't deny that. And
he has a lot of views.
But he has gifters, but the gifters cannot be compared to a box battle host. Where the proper thing there is gifting. And it's not just a box battle host. We're talking about destiny helpers, box battle.
Destiny helpers. Yeah. I have people that can come and spend like 100, 200, 300,000 coins on my live stream. They don't even enter the box. They just come and give random stranger that entering the box.
I've spent, there's been days I've spent 700 and something thousand.
I've seen now, you came to my live, you shoot like, I think it was 3 universe mistake for me. Not the day of Pella, another different day.
I have votes which I shot the same day.
You just shot mistake for me and you didn't even enter that box.
Yes. So like me aside, let's look at Atto, for example. He comes and he shoots 1,000, he can do 1 million, and without going on the box. Without even wanting to come up the platform. He doesn't even come up the platform. So these are those track records. There's another lady, I can't remember her name. She comes in. There was a day I was playing a match. She came in and she dropped so heavily on the opponent. There's also this guy.
There's a lot of people that does that on my live stream.
Yeah, there's also Slow-Mo Boss. He's my friend. Slow-Mo Boss is my very good friend. We were here on the chat the other day. We were talking about
TikTok who does that as well. She just comes give some random people, strangers.
There's so many random people.
There's so many.
Who do that as well, and there are also people who shoot and just chill on the box, and they spend more than even what they get from there. So I think from what you've said, bringing the viewers and the gifters together would have been a very huge bombshell for the TikTok streets. But I'm still hopeful. I'm not sure what might turn around with time. But if I may ask, do you think if Pella comes for a rematch, do you think anything can change?
Why are you trying to put me on the spot? I mean, if it comes for the rematch, I believe in my family. We're gonna win the game because I believe in my family. We're gonna win the game. I believe in my family so much.
Okay, let's see. That's the first part of it. Then another part I would ask, do you think if Pella comes for, Black Taboo welcoming, do you think you would be open to welcome, a level of, hands of friendship together with, with Pella?
Yeah, on this TikTok, I don't have any enemy. You understand? Because that's not what I came for. That's not what I came to TikTok to do. My name is TikTok King, and the reason the community gave me that name was to bring people together. So I don't have any enemy. Right now, that level of friendship, we can still connect. Yeah, I don't have any enemy. Because him himself he's doing well in his own lane. Me, I'm also doing well in my own lane. So why do you have enemy? No need.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very wonderful expectations. That means hopefully, I think somewhere I still have something very positive in mind because you both are African. I try to take myself out of the picture of what's happened, because when people put the question out there, they say, you've gone this length this far on this game, and I said it's just a match, and if there's a track record of me doing similar things. So, but that's on the side, and you as a person and me being a member or belonging to that kingdom, I've seen you touch lives. I've seen you impact people. I've seen you raise people from grass to their level of
Yeah, and
yeah.
the thing is here, a lot of people used to ask and wonder, TikTok King, why do you like helping people?
Yeah, that's
Why why do you do this? A lot of people used to wonder that. Let me tell you the secret. The secret is helping people even makes you grow bigger.
wow.
That's the truth. That's what I believe in. Because the more people, 1 minute, sorry. The more people you touch their life, that is the more they go and tell people. And people are coming again, you touch their life. They come again, you touch their life. You even go very fast and big. Last month's March is my first year on TikTok. Last month. Yes, this month now make it 1 year.
Sorry.
This month now make it 1 year, 1 month. And look at how I'm moving.
So within a year and a month on TikTok, you've hit 1.3 million followers. Not just like, wait, I don't say followers. You've hit 1.3 million gifters and destiny helpers. because no, because trust me, there's a difference between the number which people have on TikTok versus what you have on your on your platform. We're looking at having gifters.
Yes. I want to tell people something. If you want to grow fast, just help people. Just help people.
And then
Help with the little you can.
open one.
Once you help with the little you can, trust me, your life will be great. Trust me. Just help with the little you can.
Okay, thank you so much. While we still continue this, please, if you are on the live, you can just follow the top gifters. We've got Small there. Oh, Small, you're not small. Thank you for that.
And I also see a lot of people say something that, TikTok King got the followers from Pella and the rest. Now let me tell you something. I will not lie, I got some followers from Pella. Because I'm not coming here to lie. I got some followers from Pella, but I was already popular in my own ranking, in the UK ranking. I was already popular. I was already number one.
But TikTok King, at this point, I'm not sure you need to explain being popular, because there's a different on, you've been topping UK ranking, you've been a number
Yes,
one.
every day I've been on number one. Number one, every day.
Every day number one. So we know what that means. And the number one is not just because you going live, you like number one with the level. Do you know how many millions of coins being
Yes.
pushed out every day? Not once a week, not twice a week. Every day. That's a
Every
level
day.
of
And
consistency.
you have to accumulate a lot of coins and be consistent. Look at my profile. My profile is live pro.
Yeah.
Like that shows you that I'm already a professional in streaming. That means I've been streaming every day consistent. So I've always been on the ranking in the UK. So it's not as if a lot of people say this, say that. No, I was already popular in my own space.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think from my point of view, from that expressions, which people have said or whatever someone has said about being popular. Thank you for that, Gift. I think what people need to understand is that there's a difference between being popular with what you do versus being popular with the craft. So there is quite different, because what you do, you put in entertainment, you put in craft, and you put in destiny helping. Oh, thank you so much, Mike. You put in destiny helping opportunity, and you put in so much into what you do, which then makes it stand out.
I was the first Destiny Helper Box Battle host. I was the first. Oh, you're writing it down. But that time, let me tell you a story how I started. When I started with Box Battle, I was like, okay, what can I do to be different? And I'm putting Destiny Helper Box Battle. And when I started the Destiny Helper Box Battle, people were like, what is that? What is Destiny Helper? What is that? What is that? So I started doing my prayers. I see some people say, oh, he's praying for coins. I was like, okay, I'll continue praying. So, from there, the Destiny Helper Box Battle started growing. Now everybody, almost everybody wants to be Destiny Helper Box Battle host. It's okay. So what I'm saying is, anything you're doing in life and you see people laughing at it, doing this, so far you know that it's a good thing, just continue doing it and watch yourself grow. So when I started, people were like, oh, I cannot believe he's actually praying for coins. Oh. Now look at, everybody wants to be like TikTok King in their box battle. Everyone is doing what I'm doing. I'm like, okay. So, that's how we started.
Yeah, and there's also this part of the system I've heard and I've looked at, that you support people, you've trained a lot of people on hosting their own box battles, and a lot of people. Supreme Lord, thank you so much. Thank you everyone coming in, and thank you everyone sending in gift. Back to the discussion. So we've heard you've helped a whole lot of people who do daily box battles, and we've seen many of them come to your live stream.
I do co-host for people.
Yeah, I've seen you co-host. I think the last time you co-hosted, you went to the US space, because I would say the US space to co-host for is the Monster Mara, one of the TikTok.
Brittany Dillard.
Yeah, Brittany Dillard as well. You do it for Brittany Dillard, and it's always a banger, And I did gift heavily. I'm sure maybe that they would say, oh, legit, you've been oh, Ayo, thank you for that, TikToking. Maybe somebody would say, legit, you've been, thank you, Ayo, thank you.
One thing about myself here, I don't believe in growing alone. You understand? I believe in growing with people. If you go alone, if you fall, you'll be totally down. But if you grow with people, if you fall a little bit, the people will carry you up.
Yeah.
And you keep growing, you fall a little bit, the people will carry you up. And you go, you fall a little bit, the people will carry you up. So I believe in growing with people. That's why you see me co-hosting with other people as well.
Well, yeah, that's a very good way to go. And I think the good thing about you co-hosting with people, which you've just said, and the plan to allow them grow, so that as you're going. And the good thing is most of them always come back, and we do understand also their chances and tendencies that some people who has failed to grow, or maybe who find themselves stagnant, and who could not embrace the trend, or who could not connect to what you were doing, might not find it very interesting that they're stuck somewhere. But people are entitled to their opinions and express themselves how they feel, as long as it does not negatively impact on your community, which I think, Small, thanks once again for that, which I think is a very good way and good thing to do. One of the questions I would also want to ask again is, what do you think the future plan would be for for the new title? Because currently I think you're holding a new title, and the last time we had a conversation,
number one box battle host.
So there are so many titles there. You're holding number one box title, and I think currently you should be the one who has received the most universes.
You are the one that have shot the most universes on TikTok. 65 universe, one person. Don't be juju with that.
But actually, I think that should be 63 then, maybe 63 then 33 votes. And those are the biggest vote, actually, the newest and the biggest vote. And I saw your name on the vote ranking. Maybe that's why you're the number one.
Yes, I'm number one in the vote. I was very shocked. Let me check if I'm going to see it.
That's because you've received so much vote, and But the good thing, the fact that you come up and you express how you bring up how you bring up the community together, and which your plan, you make everybody grow. I see everyone is growing. I see Ray do his thing good. Well, I see King Didon as well, who is one of my friends also I admire so much. And I also see, I think there are so many people, AW, there are so many, Brittany Dillard is there also doing it. I think
Yeah, that's why before I started that game, yeah, I always tell my fans one thing. I always tell them that my victory is also your victory. That's one thing I always tell my fans. My growth is also your growth. If I grow, you also grow, like this. So that's what I'm always telling them. Because I always carry people along. I carry my people along. Once I just get there, make sure everybody must make it. We go like that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a very wonderful, your victory is my victory. I'll write that down.
Yes.
So that anytime I'm about to play a match, I'll say your victory is my victory, because if I win, I'm gonna come and make you win.
Yes.
My victory. That's a very that's a very huge word on the marble, and that's part of the reason why I always think people we should put our hearts where our expectations are, because you can whatever you plant is what you reap, most times. So it's been a very wonderful session with you, TikTok King. And I think maybe the last question would be, with the new status.
I want to ask you a question as well. What's like the funniest video you have seen online about us?
That question is, I could twist it into I've seen the funniest video that looks positive from the positive side, there have been so many. And I've also seen the funny videos from a different side, because then when I see those videos, I'm just like, how can we have human beings who think less like a human being, But then we also have human beings who think more like legends. So these are two classes of human beings. So everything will always be funny to me, be it positive or negative. So part of the funniest and craziest thing I've seen is somebody who thinks that someone is playing the match, and you would give someone this huge amount of money. Not one person, you would give so many people this huge amount of money, and you tell them, oh, come gift it to me so that I can win. And I think I've also, for the record, and for, I know a lot of people will be looking at who says, oh, legit, how can you spend that? Anyway, I wouldn't want to go into that to discuss that, but if some people know,
I was seeing a video as well, yeah. How someone was saying that after you shot 4 million coins for me, you came to my box and played in my box. I'm like, how? That legit came to my box battle and played in my box for 300,000 coins. Legit has always been coming to my box even before the match. It's like a family thing. He always come to my box even before the match. So it's not because he gave me 4 million coins, that doesn't mean he can't come to my box. He always come to my box. A lot of people used to call, everybody that gifted me still used to come to my box.
Okay.
So it's like, no matter, that video was so funny, I was like laughing, what's going on?
Now you brought me to that clip, because personally, I do not respond to a whole lot of trash going on. Ray, welcome in. I see you. I personally do not respond to a whole lot of trash, because in my personality, I believe, I always say it online, I said, he who has valuables do not fight dirty with who's got nothing to lose, But just because you've raised that, I'm going to streamline. For example, today, Ray played on your box, and Ray is a box battle host. Ray has a whole lot of resources, which if he decides not to even play anything, he's self-sufficient. But he comes there, updates himself, updates his followers. Mix up the family. And I've seen King Didon as well come in there, update his followers. And it is people's choice to decide to go on boxes, play, and not. And me myself, just because I'm a member of the kingdom, not just a member, a very strong member of the kingdom, and also a manager. So most times I prefer to put myself on that spot to see what people feel, how people feel. That's one. Secondly, I want to have that mixture of followers as well, which, and the only way most times you put yourself on that spotlight to let people see you, follow you, then come to your platform, get the support you offer is by being on that box as well. That's why you see I give times 10 of whatever I've received there on that box. So,
Yeah, sometimes.
yeah, and I do not even go in there, like you don't find me frequent on the box. So, which means it's an update thing, it's a routine thing, which is more like you can't be cooking and you say, you know what, this food I cook, I don't want to test it because I cook it. Sometimes,
Who is this person? Jesus!
Jesus.
Geraldine! Geraldine! Take my platform. Take my side chick. Take my main chick. Take my serious chick. Take my views. Take my followers. Take everything I have. Jesus! Thank you so much. Don't worry, I respect you. Thank you. Okay.
That is wait, let me now. I think there's something a lot of people do not understand. Also, 2 seconds. I'm going to deviate from this. Now, there's this thing about TikTok which some people do not understand about vote gifts, because I said to someone that I did 32 votes, which is the third biggest vote. And vote gifts are so expensive. They're not just expensive; they're rare, because for you to be able to drop one vote, you need to have been able to do at least some millions of coins to activate the vote. Otherwise, everyone will be dropping a vote. So, regardless of how much a vote is, it has cost most of these gifters a whole lot to activate the vote. Anyway, that's on the side. Back to what we were discussing. Like we're talking about, how people feel about coming to the box or not coming to the box.
Yeah.
So, I do not think that's that would not impact anything to discuss about. I personally would not want to even see. The thing is,
There's a lot of people have reasons why they join my box.
see, the thing is, you wouldn't.
Some people join for followers. Some people join to make new friends, like connect outside TikTok. You understand? So there are so many reasons to join.
One thing I would say is also sometimes when people talk, I look at the quality of the people talking, and I look at what their track record is, and do they represent what they say, or can they even match up what they compare themselves with? And if the answer is no, then I see no reason to reply a whole lot of people with what they say. If you say someone has done this and has done that, let's say, for example, someone.
But one thing you should know, the love is more than the hate. I see a lot of love videos, a lot of people say, oh, TikTok king, congratulations, I love you so much. TikTok king, I love you all, Kingdom family.
Your family, yeah. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, TikTok King, and thank you for being here. Once again, I would say to everyone watching, a lot of people has gifted during this live stream. Geraldine, thank you so much. Ayo, my G, oh my G, let's bring my G up and see. I think that was we were in her live before. We met her on FYP. Was she not the one?
So I'm just getting a message right now. That someone is impersonating me.
Oh.
So there are a lot of people impersonating me, a lot of people. So how do you differentiate between the real TikTok king and another TikTok king? My profile is live poll. Once you click on my profile, you're gonna see live poll. I have a live poll badge, and in order to have a live poll badge, you have to spend up to 10 million coins. Like, you receive up to 10 million coins. So, it's very hard for someone to have that live pool badge. And also, camera must be on. You must see my ugly face. Oh, sorry, my handsome face. You must see it. And What I say must correspond with the people in the boxes. Oh, that's the Life Pro badge. Yes, 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 yes. And I have 1.3 million followers. I'm working on the verification. And my gifting badge is gifting 43. I don't private my gifting badge. So anyone that privates that is not me, I don't private. My account is not private. Also, you can see for my video views is 1 million and above in some videos. So that's how to differentiate between the real TikTok king and impersonators. Also, the last but not the least, my live stream cannot be below 3,000 views. It cannot be below 3,000 views. If I go live, any live you see below 3,000 views, it's not TikTok king. You're looking at 3,000 views and above. Most of the impersonators, they have like 500, 400, 600. That's not me. Looking at below 3,000 views, that is not TikTok king. So
King,
please
I
pay
think
attention to all of those.
I think one of the easiest way is from the Live Pro.
Yes, from the Live Pro.
Some people put the green screen and they put your picture, the green screen, and they change their voice to the unique voice you're using. But the Live Pro is very easy because even from the profile, the Live Pro is there. So if you do not see the Live Pro, that's not king.
Okay, thank you. All right,
The
thank you.
Because the Live Pro is
if-
very difficult. It's very difficult to get.
You know,
Very
even if
difficult.
you're not live, the Live Pro is still there. Even when you're not live, it's there in your
Yeah.
page.
It's still there on my page.
So when you see the live, they should just click on your page. If they don't see the Live Pro on your page, the number of followers, and King never hides his badge. Never. Even if he's passing by and he's coming to say hi, he don't hide it. So that's like, I think that's one of the most easiest way. The followers, the Live Pro, and the badge, the gifting level, the gifting badge is very easy.
Okay, thank you so much.
If you wanna use like the same type of my name, you can like TikTok King fans. You understand? TikTok King brother, TikTok King uncle, TikTok King side chick. Sorry, main chick. Sorry. You know? Just so that you don't confuse my fans. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot.
Congratulations. I can't come on camera at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, is that the Geraldine? I know.
That's Geraldine.
The notorious sniper.
Hey, Nika, congratulations.
Geraldine, I know you want to ask me out. You gave me that kind of big gift.
Geraldine, how come you changed your name?
I didn't change my name. I think the profile picture, I changed it.
But I think I can see at Ugo, Geraldine at Ugo.
Okay, it's about my last match, you know.
Wait, is that the Geraldine I know?
Yeah,
It's
that's
Geraldine, you know. TikTok King,
really?
are you kidding? Yeah.
Ah, Ine Kabad, you know.
Idiot.
She added a name.
That's Akwa Ibom. That's my
Geraldine,
state.
I'm for the Aquarium.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, a lot of people are asking where's TikTok King from. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. I'm not Igbo. A lot of people say I'm Igbo. I'm not Igbo. I'm Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom is different from Calabar.
Aqua Ibom, yeah.
No, the thing is, I think the thing is, a lot of people want to know. I would always say that the king is from everywhere. You know, the king.
The king is for Aquarium, but it's for everyone.
I'm from Akwa Ibom, but I'm
The
for
king is
everyone.
from Aquarium, but it's for everyone.
Wait, no. We wouldn't want to argue. I will drop you if you argue with me.
First to show his power.
Legit, you are threatening me. Why?
I'm telling you that the king is represent all side of his community. But anyway, he's from Akwa Ibom. He's just clarifying the video he saw. You know, which is also
I saw a video, they said TikTok King is from Anambra State. I was like, When did I say I was from Anambra State? I'm not from Anambra, I'm from Akwa Ibom State's Kingdom family. It's a small state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Small but beautiful. Add that part.
Yes, small but beautiful states. As well.
So-
Oh, see, Ayo. Ayo, my G, I see you.
The king.
Yes. Okay, legit. Let me go and sleep.
Thank you so much for for coming through and for being here. I think I've got Mr. Ray here. He's one of the winners for today. Mr. Ray, congratulations on your win today. You have anything to say to you?
Did I play today?
Yeah, you did.
Each time I
Let
go
me
to
show
the
you.
platform, I must win.
Let me show you your photo.
Wait, you
Yeah,
say you must win anytime you come on which platform?
Legit.
Look at
Legit, I
it.
need to.
Legit, the king.
No,
270,000 coins.
no, somebody's impersonating me, guys, not me. I cannot get that type of small coins.
You cannot get that type of a small coin.
Capacity past capacity.
So you are carrying shoulder up now.
No. See, I don't carry my shoulder, guys. Everyone who supported me that game, you guys are amazing. Because I just went there. I
He's
didn't even know I
carrying
was
his shoulder up as if his shoulder is elevator.
Yeah.
Bring down your shoulders and be humble. Okay, legit. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, King. We'll catch
Kingdom
up.
family, I love you so much. Everyone that gifted me a Polar, I followed everyone. And also,
You guys are so amazing. Legit, how
love
far?
you all.
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Your boy is there. Oh.
Let's
I'll see you again in the kingdom. I'll see you go to my bio and register for the box battle. Go to my bio and register for the box battle tomorrow. And also this person that is putting this thing in my nose. Thank you. Okay. Take care of yourself. Kings and queens.
Legit, I have a question for you. Legit,
Yeah, Mr. Ray, what to say?
Legit,
I still have a quick question for you.
You have a question? Okay,
Yeah.
let's wait. I know a lot of people have questions for me, so let's take it easy. Let's go. Okay, I'll bring you up on the big screen. Pretty part, welcome in. So let's get you. I'll get you on the big screen so you see your questions. Okay. let's go, Mr. Ray.
How do you respond to the just online saga and all of that?
Okay, so first and foremost, I would say, with the level of experience I have with dealing with human beings and human management trainings at heart, trust me, I do not see anything. Sometimes some people say, "Oh, legit, do you know somebody saying this?" I say, my first question I say is, "Why are you telling me?" And you say, because I want you to know. I don't want to know about it, because if you let what people say control how you feel, then you're a tool to those people trying to. I do understand that there are people who they've never gotten up to 100 views in months, like in years. So this is a very good opportunity for them to come online and say whatever they want, because. But do you know how it feels? TikTok King said something. He said, if you tell the people who love you, you see that the number is massive. And there's another assessment I would tell people to do. When people are talking, maybe saying, go to the comment section, go to their comment section and read. You see, if the comment section aligns to what they are saying, it doesn't. So personally, the way I respond to a lot of these things is I just pretend these people don't exist to me, because I wouldn't bring myself too low to battle words or have arguments on social media. I think I just like I think I had one or two discussions with my management team, my moderators, and they tried to, we had a discussion. We're like, the best thing is to just act like these people do not exist to us. And truly, in my head, they don't exist. You can only get who you can get to, but not legit. I've been up there. I've just been. People said, "Oh, you've just been a few months on TikTok." No, I have a track record of where I've come from. I'm not just coming from, I've not just come up today to say, oh, this is legit. No, there's a reason behind that name, legit of TikTok. It's not just from, it's not just something that I've just done. So my response to all those things and how I feel about it, trust me, it changes not a pen.
Do you think, I will go, so sorry, Legit. I'm going to ask Ayo a question because Ayo also hosts these games, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that is the same way, like, for example, people try to request to come up to the box, and when you don't bring them up, they go against you. Do you think it's something like that? Is it poverty mentality, or what do you think, Legit? Maybe Ayo should answer them maybe before Legit, because I kind of have a feeling that it's something similar.
See, Ray and Legit, what I've figured out is I now have a lot of respect for everybody that hosts. Like, I just joined this game and I see that you people, I don't know how you do it. You must have thick skin. Very, very thick skin. There are times I feel like I'm losing my mind. Somebody will just come and say, I've been tapping since you don't bring me up. You have check on the person, and this person have 0 likes. Zero, not even one. Just imagine. And they go all negative and say all those kind of things, and you just have, because you're in the public, you just have to hold it in.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how.
I've been on your live stream for 6 months, and I started the game just 40 days ago.
Oh my God.
I've been tapping for 6 months, and I just started my game 4 months ago. Destiny Helper Boss game 4 months, and I've been on my live stream for 6 months.
No. I think from my end, if you ask me, what I would say is, it's when I came into the system, tried to study how a lot of things work. And I've been to your platform a couple of times. I've shoot for people a couple of times in your platform. And
I know.
Even King Didon, I've shoot for King Didon. When I started, I was not recording things. I never kept records. Then at the point, someone, I started like, what? Why don't you just like, do a record, have it for fun, use it as a content? And I was like, okay, I'm just going to do that. I just recently started doing that. And if you check Ayo's game in my page, it's one of the craziest games. Ayo, I never knew Ayo before. Like, we don't correlate.
Legit, that game is on my story right now. I posted it on my story.
Yeah, so that day...
You can check it out on the story.
Wait, I did with my backup, I did with my main, and I'm sure I did more than 300k coins, something about that range. Imagine what you've not known somebody and you were shooting, sniping heavily that much for someone. So when people come up and say, "Oh, you did," trust me, I'm not bragging, and I'll say it on anywhere. If I want to do 10 million coin, I will do 10 million coin without a clinch. If anybody wants to place a bet on that, place a bet. Let's go tomorrow morning or tonight. I will do 10 million coin. And TikTok knows I can buy that number of coin now. And that's why they don't restrict me from buying coin. And they don't restrict me from buying coin. So and even, the funny thing, before this match, I said to my friend, I said, my birthday is on the 12th, and I would want to be on level 40 before my birthday. And I want to hit this number of views before my birthday. Then, luckily, I don't know what happened. I actually got fixed. I was like, okay, this is an opportunity to do this. I just want to hang together. I said, if I do this, it's going to trend this way. I'll get the badge, and I'll also get the followers, and I'll also have opportunity, So I took that opportunity to do what I got to do. But people are out there, showing themselves. So if you want to trend, I believe is Nigeria.
But legit, I have a problem though. I kind of feel that Maybe because most 90% of people are broke. That's why it's. No, I'm serious though, because somebody's universe is another person's rules.
100%. He is right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of feel because the vast majority do. First of all, remember where we're coming from. An average African makes $2 a day. I always say this on my live stream. When you shoot somebody a money gun, that's somebody. Okay, for example, somebody just got 119,000 coin on my page. I just brought the person up and 5 minutes. I said they should take this person to 100,000 coins. Because I'm going to post it tomorrow morning. 100,000 coin in 5 minutes. Why? This person only makes $70 a month in Nigeria. It's a military person, right? But guess what? That $70, it's a baby leon in Canadian dollars, right? How many baby leons can somebody send? But that's somebody's whole year income, whole month income. And so that is why I have a feeling that when people see you shoot something big, they feel like someone cannot afford it, or someone is a scam, or you understand what I mean? Like Uncle Alto and I joined TikTok the same day, but he's level 44, I'm level 39. And I say he has capacity over me. He has capacity.
Yeah, you just have to accept what it is.
And I can also go to level 45 the same way if I decide to prioritize on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly, yes. And
You get it?
yeah, there's something I said to someone, and which is the truth. I said, trust me, Ray, take this analysis. In few months, you would get to level 40.
In few days, though.
Let's say in few days, you get to level 30, level 40. And if I decide that I want to get to level 40 also within some hours, I'll get there. So if you would get there one day and you would spend the same amount of coin I would spend to get there, and you decide to do them in batches, and I wake up and say I want to do them at a stretch, you understand? And I do them at a stretch, and I'm getting positive feedback, positive results, positive outcomes for doing them on a stretch. And you maybe some people are online, you've taken months, you're doing it small, you still do the same amount. You still spend. If I analyze some people's account, they've done more than 4 million coin. What is 4 million coin? They've done more than that, and they don't know. You know, just because they wake up, they did 100K, they did 20K. You've done the same, but just trust me. The universe is ideally was meant to be about, when I pressed it, because I saw the math. It was meant to be about 88.9 universe, because that's what it was meant to be. But then I was like, okay, let me just split it and do some volts, do some universe. And
But I have a question for you, legit though. But this is honest. Like, that's my whole village income.
no, let me tell you, Mr. Ray.
Legit, let me ask what Ray has said.
Wait. I wanted to say this before. I said I was going to host a proper interview and have a discussion. I've had an opportunity before where I've made that in one day.
Thank you, Mama.
So I'm not. Some people who know me down to the core, I shared I shared the testimony. So it was on, like, I put people who know me like down. There are people who know me down, and they know there was a time I made that in one day, over a night. So it's not something I need to keep explaining to people. And I was like, they were like, oh, legit does this, legit does that. I was like, there's no room for to talk about a whole lot. The game has passed. Let's move forward. And I can see Ayo host program, boom, his views are going up. You host yours. So there's a positive side of the whole thing. Why not just sit back, engage the new people? There are people who just came in, they want to learn. Why the whole, if you want to trend, okay, other people are there doing their business, engaging people positively, making good use of the opportunity, and you're there, you're just wasting the opportunity talking. You're not making money from it. You're not getting yourself positive, view of yourself from it. Then what are you doing online then? It's more like a waste of time. No, these days, my coming online is being a bit streamlined because my new job and some leadership training I'm doing is taking my time. So I only come maybe late at night, then wake up in the morning, go around my normal business. So it's still there. I don't depend on TikTok, you know. So, but some people are like, oh, legit. So it's so crazy.
I have a message from my village chief. Can I read it to you? He said, hello Ray, can you please tell Legit to take over my village?
We are not on your box battle state here.
Jesus.
We are not on your box battle page here.
Principal, am I lying? Hey, 4 million. Is this Morty? Yeah.
But if I analyze your page, you've spent more than that. Trust me.
No, that's true though. But that's true for me. I mean, I have like 3 or 4 accounts, but trust me.
Why the lion? Welcome in, lion. So why if you spend more than I'm saying more than that, you spend like more than 10.
I don't have a problem. No, I don't have any question about the spending though. You understand?
Okay, you see,
no. The reason why I say no, I don't have a problem with all the spending. What I'm saying is, it's just that a lot of people generally.
No.
Do you know why I say so? In August last year, right? Somebody spent maybe like 25% of what you spend, right?
Yeah.
On me, and I didn't know the person. The person was just flying from FYP, and people started reaching out to this person and said that, why are you gifting this guy? Why are you wasting your coins on this person? They don't even know this person, and this is a lady that doesn't even speak English. She doesn't even know things. She just passed and saw me and spent a lot of coins. I mean, that's why I know there's true destiny helper. And so if you have destiny helper and you have a friend that is doing something, you can still go all out for the person.
Yes,
so
yes. And especially if
thank you, license.
Let me tell you, Ray, if I had come to you, maybe we're just on the box and I spend that just on you, people won't be talking about it. Do you know? Because nobody saw it, people are not aware, and nobody know what happened, you know. But if, for example, we have such a match and I decide to come do it, everyone like, ooh, then it trends. Like I have a birthday match on the 12th. I know a lot of people will come for that match. Like, oh, let's see who the big shooters are in this match. Let's see people, which is fine. Is that, you know, people can come, people can display, people can shoot, and the main thing is we're trying to circulate the resources round, and it's more like resources. Circulates. I do know that maybe TikTok might be taking some percent, but still is a sign of showing love, showing support. Then I've seen people on their platform just because they've done coin, then people come to their platform, then they give them cash. But trust me, if you haven't given short coins, people will not believe you can give cash. People believe what you're doing is a scam. So people need to think outside the box, you know, to be able to present their things, you know, normally. That's why it's a destiny helper. Trust me, if Arthur was somewhere sitting down, like, you know, come on, I'll give you cash, nobody would believe what he's doing is real. Yet nobody would believe that he's got that capacity. So people need to start thinking, you know, there's a reason why people do what they do, and, you know, if it pays off, it pays off. It's a strategic thing for many people. So, like I said, I do not engage in. I personally do not engage in negative conversations where that would not impact the future positively. If anybody decides to invite me for, like, a lot of people have been inviting me to their platform. Oh, can you come and talk to me? Trust me, I wouldn't do it for free. I'm saying it if you're online now. I wouldn't do it for free. I can come to your platform and see, but I'm not going to do it for free because I'm the one taking whatever heat it is, and, you know, I can give you my terms. It's up to everyone to. Sometimes I fly across, if I'm doing it at my tent, I fly across platforms, I sit on the box. If they're saying things important, I get involved. I come to IO's platform. I've been to your platform a couple of times, you know, so it is what it is. So that's it.
Yeah. Anyways, but I generally think it's just, I generally think that a lot of people are also not educated, and it's actually poverty that, to be honest, I'll have to be blunt here though. If somebody has ever touched $100,000, they should have little or nothing to say about things like that. And if you have the spending capacity, for example, when I was level 0, I used to look at money gone like a lion, even though I had money. You get it? But now, let me tell you, legit, to be honest, when I go to somewhere, even to snap a baby Leon, it feels awkward to me.
I can't see. The truth is that, let me tell you this simple gesture. The first time I leveled up, I saw somebody gave me. I was on a platform. I said, "Oh, this guy, you always find with your level 0 badge." Oh, what is level? I just said, they explained what the leveling is. I was like, "Oh, level 0, okay." I was like, "How do I recharge?" And then they taught me how to recharge. Then there was this lady. She first just sent me 500 coin. I felt 500 coin was something so big. It's big anyway. It's big because I felt it was something so big. I was like, do you know, when I leveled up, I started gifting that lady. I was gifting that lady back to back. I leveled up to maybe 29 or so. I was just gifting that lady back to back, back to back. And people started saying, "Oh, you're gifting her because you're not liking her." Because no, I don't know her from anywhere. I just felt the gesture was a good gesture to me, and that was why I gifted her more. So I saw money gone then as a very big, like you said, my first gifting, when I was gifting, I do Baby Leon. And trust me, when I come to platforms, everyone was like, "Whoa, Baby Leon." But now, Lion is not even a standard anymore. You do one
Just
lion.
bought this.
If you just do one lion, I'm like, "Oh, that's a lion," you know? Very soon, trust me, we'll get to a stage where people want to do just what's that thing? That's the biggest gift called. Not even Universe. Oh, Universe is the biggest currently, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The VOD give the 42 something. I love that one though.
Yes. So yeah, that's the one I normally I do. I think okay, the 42 one because of the badge, but I don't like that one. I love the one where they dance anyway. That's the one I do. So at the point, we'll come to a time when you do one universe, people will see your one universe like a lion or like a money gun. Now people will be forced and move to do like 3, 4, 5 universes at a stretch. You know, even on TikTok King's platform now, like restricted for some audiences.
Yeah, and but a lot of people also don't know that the more you get popular, the more you can get those bigger numbers without. Like for example, today I went on TikTok King's page. I just gifted him. I didn't really want to come out of the box. When I look at the time, I was supposed to do something at 4 p.m. I said, "You know what? Like since I'm not going to leave the house, let me just go to the box." I just go into the box. If you screenshot the number of people that gifted me, it's just so crazy. So those numbers, imagine if one of my MVP just dropped like 50, 60K, those numbers can easily get to almost 1 million because guess what? But everyone who gifted me was, the only main person who gifted me there was Sarafina, which is for 30K coins. But the rest is just like 10K. Imagine if the people that are your friends decide to drop Lion each. You can easily get to 1 million like this in a second, right?
Yeah.
But someone look at it like, wow, like,
Well, yes.
is this person real?
Yeah, if your friends, trust me, if you're playing the box part, there was this box part I was watching. I think the Titans they were playing, and I saw them coming within it was not up to 10 minutes or 15. They hit 1.5 million. You know, they hit 1.5 million. I think the game ended on 2.7 something million, and there's one person that did 1.8 or 1.9 million. You know, and that was just. You know, that's not like a big match. That's not a big heavy match. That's just a normal box game on Samekos. Do you understand what I mean? You know, it's not like a big match where you're comparing Pella versus, you know, something big. So imagine you have such people now playing a big match. If they had done 2.7 million on a small match on just one person who is not a streamer, they can decide to do like 20 million and one person might do 5-10 million and nothing will happen. You know, people can decide to go how far they want on matches. And thank you so much, David. So I think that's just I'm happy to answer any other questions. You know, we're having that discussion, but I just felt at some point we need to come.
But I think also the jig is because most people don't actually see people spending those coins on a daily. Like us, the host, like Ayo, it's nothing for you to see somebody sniping 500K coins because I have people on my live stream on a consistent base every day. They're spending at least 200,000 coins on my page, and it's nothing. Like, for example, like Sarafina. If I'm doing the co-host game, Sarafina will drop a lion like that. Like every single time. I'm not talking about a baby lion, a lion. But somebody will be like, So if Sarafina wakes up in the morning and drop 1 million coins, nothing. Because she does it every day.
Now, if Sarafina would do that, and let's say, for example, she drops a lion on an average day,
On just a normal game, like
wait, apart from a normal game, in an average day, if anybody decides to say, you know what, I want to follow Legit for the whole day, wherever he goes in, I'm not bragging. You see that I spend average of more than 500k coin almost every day. Almost. There are days I just say, Legit, you hold yourself. Sometimes I just come to my live stream because I want to hold myself so tight. I don't want to. There was a day I received a random share from Chuchu. Chuchu is my friend, and I got in. He was playing this top lady from maybe Israel or something. The lady had 15 straight. I never planned to do something close to 1 million coin. I was just like, okay, let's just play. Then the next thing, I saw the lady has gone to 840,000 coin. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's play. Then I decided to play. Before you know, boom, 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 boom. My votes went from 4 point something million. I was on 3 point something million. Now that means I'm seeing that I've spent almost more than 500,000 coin on that game. That's what you did not prepare for. And then I had other games. Some days I was just like, you know what? I'll just drop only 1 unit or one line. And if you follow the track record, so if I wake up and do 4 million one day, and somebody wakes up somewhere and say like, oh, Legit, you've broken the bank, you've done this. I'm like, okay, come on. If it's easy, if you think I can loan that money, if it's easy, then go loan that money then. Wait, do you know what it would take for, let me even assume, because we need to inspire common sense to people. Let me assume I loan the money. Do you know what it would take for you to loan the amount of money? That means you have something worth more than times 10 of that before you can loan that money from whoever it is.
But do you know that that money is like almost 25% of my mortgage? Yes.
I'm not getting involved in your mortgage. I don't know what your mortgage is.
Maybe you should consider moving to Canada.
No,
we can be buying homes and flipping.
It should be the US that should be considering basically moving to.
Canada is the best country in the world, so why don't you come to Canada?
I'm not going into the argument. Ayo is in the UK, so we're in the UK. We're okay here. We're okay. There's much more sanity here. Ayo, what's up? Ayo, how are you doing? Are you okay? How have you been feeling? Thank you so much.
Legit, you decided to like hold the internet. It has been all about you all around the world. You are even spreading everywhere beyond this. This game has even gone beyond what you think.
Legit, this is something that also I was going to say though. I actually heard that they have forgotten about TikTok King and they have forgotten about Pella, and that is all over Ghana. Oh, okay. Guess who said it?
Who said it?
Catman. I was on a call with Catman right this evening. And this Catman said everywhere in Ghana and Nigeria they're talking about Legit.
No, it was for TikTok King. It was done for. I think TikTok King is worried because if he didn't play the match, that wouldn't happen. You know, trust me. And it's not something I do every day on the regular. You know, so if he didn't play the match, such wouldn't happen. If Pella didn't play, that wouldn't happen. So I'm sometimes I'm even too busy to even understand or check what's happening. But
it's the same way though. But Ayo, to be honest, it's the same way. I played today on TikTok King's page, yesterday on TikTok King's page. The mass influx that was on my page just to see, because I wasn't the one shooting, but I was just the player. So imagine if the person that was shooting, you understand? If one person shoot all that amount of coins, the person will still have that same traffic. Because people just like, wow, you have real destiny helper. You get it. Irrespective of whatever happens around it. It's just a psychology though. People don't understand that side of it. But we as a host, we do understand that side of it. And the same way like TikTok can say, follow this person. In one stretch, I got 9,000 followers just by TikTok King saying that follow Ray. He's a box game host. In that game today, 9,000 followers instantly.
Influence
You
and
get
power
it?
is everything. Yeah.
You understand?
Influence.
The same way in my live stream, I tell people follow this person. You see how they follow the person like that because
Yeah. Yeah.
life is in stages.
The
Yeah.
only thing I want to say to Legit is I don't know how he's now going to be able to sleep at night. Because if a small boy like me, I can't cope with my GM. If I cannot cope with my GM, and I'm having problem right now, like I even run somebody that has disrupted the ecosystem, somebody that has disrupted of this whole environment of Africa, legit.
No, the thing is, I would personally think how everybody handles things is different. Personally, how I choose to handle things are different. I choose to respond to things that I think this guy, what's his name again? I've forgotten his name. This guy that always talking this. I've forgotten his name. There's this guy because he says he chooses to embrace things. He doesn't embrace things that takes power from him. I've forgotten his name. This guy is always talking. He's on bar head. I've forgotten his name. Really. I'm not sure why I can't forget his name so soon. Maybe because so he says in his word, he says he doesn't believe in things that take away power from him. Right. So me, I don't believe in things that impacts me negatively. If you start bringing negative energy towards me, I just like, oh, you don't exist. The person I just assume you don't exist. In my head, I just first shut you off, And there's another thing. Me personally, not letting the influx of what people say, what people do, get hold of me, or not letting. The way people see me is not even the way I'm seeing myself. I still see myself like a regular legit, which I am. Talking things, I still respond to DMs. Sincerely, I see a lot of people will tell you, "Oh, you respond to my DM," and I feel, what does that mean? On a regular basis, I respond to DMs. I said the last time, there are days like weekends, I sit at home, I just bring my phone, I wouldn't go on and I start opening. There was days I opened all my DM, all. There was a day I've opened all. And the good thing, before God and man, I never saw one negative comment. Everything I saw was positive. And then that motivated me again to say, okay, you know what, if this is the review people have about me, then that's good. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it again because the number of followers on my page it's doubled. It has gone more than double from what I used to have. It's 100 and about maybe close. It should be chasing 120 now, which I was on 40 something day before. So I will take you, and there are other big plans, other big programs coming that will still be a shutdown. This is just maybe a test. There are still other big things that will happen that will still be a shutdown. So people should expect more, but people should be able to move from the game is over, win is win.
Well, Legit and Ray, please correct me if I'm wrong. I told people that whatever TikTok King got, it got because it was loved. It got because it was loved, Because something I saw is before this game came to pass, before the game was played, everybody said that he can't win. And the reason is because somebody has like some viewers, they mention all kind of big names and big names and big names. And I am like, if people don't have reasons to fight, if people don't have reasons to go all out, to pour their out, you don't judge people by what you see on the box games. Because people, Ray, you come into a box, or Legit come into a box, and they come down with 300k, 400k, you think that is all they can get. Or you think that is all they can, you get.
No, but I have something to say about that though. See, judging at Pella's capacity, right? If Pella was a gamer, see, even me, I'm not, like, it's not the boss, right? Legit understand this, you understand the IO. The amount of people that circle at us, Legit alone, that snipe alone was able to win that game.
Just one person. Just one person.
But if Pella took it the same way at which TikTok King, because we are the I'm a boss game host, you know how it works.
Yes.
You understand? So, like, it's a strategy, right? Like, it's not about the number. See, okay, legit, today I played with this guy called Anyo. This guy is popular than Pella. He has 36 million followers today. This afternoon, I have a record of it. But that guy has never.
Is it Ayo Blue? Is it Ayo Blue?
No, no, Ondo, not Ayo. Ondo.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a Chinese guy.
Oh, okay.
He has 36 million followers. Legit, I'm going to send that to you. You understand? 36 million followers. But guess what? It is not about the followers, though.
Lost.
Yeah, he's lost now. How will you win? You understand? The game is going. Last 3 seconds. Nah. On the triples. How will you catch it?
If that game, trust me, that game would have been more.
If the other side was pushing, that game would have gone way over 20.
It will go way above.
If the other side pushed, that game would have gone to above 20 million. I'm 100% sure. Because now, see how it works. Yeah, and everybody say, "Oh, you're TikTok King's manager." Yes, I'm the manager. I sat down, brought pen and paper. That's why I'm always with pen. I drew an analysis because me going to that box every day is not just because I want to go sit there. I want to come and watch, analyze what happened, see what happened there, do some predictions, and I sat down, took some list, drafted some things, and was like, okay, if this happened. I gave estimate, this person should be able to go this far, this one should be able to go this far, and I sent it to him. I said, look at the estimates you would see. You understand? And he was like, oh, really? And even when we had a chat with, I said, this is the estimate we would see. And we first doubted, we can say, okay, let's see. But I knew what I was going to do. I didn't even plan to go that far before. So I just like, okay, I'll drop it at this. But I went a little bit awkward because when I saw the traffic on the system. But trust me, it came that way because we are quite different, with things we do. A gamer, you're not just playing, even if you want to go broke to prove a point, you want to go broke. It's more like an addiction for you playing. You're not just gifting, you're gifting to prove a point that, you know what, this is who I am, this is what I do every day. And I know what's happening behind the scene. And whereas, if you have people who just gifting, it's fine to gift you, but these are people who are gifting with purpose. They are gifting to prove a point. They are gifting to compete. They want to compete with you. They're not just gifting to say, "Oh no, I just want to gift you, you're a streamer." No. They're gifting you to say, it's different.
But I do personally think that if Pella had taken that game one step, it would have been a very difficult one, though. I just believe that it's just a matter of not either underestimating or not taking it serious.
No, Ray.
No, hi everybody. Let me just say something real quick. Hi, Legit.
Hi.
Let me just say something real quick. I think what happened to Pella is Pella just has followers.
Yeah.
Pella is different when you have followers and when you have family, right? Pella just has followers. And I noticed that most times on his platform, he always just wants to take. You can't always take. Because this whole thing is almost like a game. You just can't keep taking from people and not giving anything. If you go on TikTok King's family on his page, you see that most times he's giving. He's always giving, he's always helping people, he's always lifting people. And trust me, there's no way you lift up somebody from 0 to something and the person doesn't come back.
Yeah.
The person will always come back. So even if TikTok King plays that game again, in fact, it will be a disgrace this time because declaring will not be here. So if you like, when he plays it like 20 times, if he should play it 20 times more, he's still going to, as in the clearing will be massive. So that's the thing. When you keep helping people, people will always come back, and you realize that you will always have that family. that family. So I mean, it was not mandatory because you were his manager to give him, the universe and everything. But I mean, you guys have become family now.
And one thing I say is there's one more thing. So I understand Pella gives. He gives on his platform, but he gives money. But because he's not on the ecosystem of gaming and the coin thing, he might not be giving. Now let's even compare it. If Pella gets one person up and gives somebody 500,000, now 500,000 is then the person said, "Oh, thank you." People donated 500k, and maybe TikTok King gets one person up and drop the person on the box. If I come there and drop that person one universe is how much? If you convert the money, you know how much one universe is. That is what people would use to equate what is given. No matter how much TikTok pulls from it, people will say you've given this person equivalent of this. Then
people don't understand. Like, do you know what it means? Do you know what?
Mr. Ray will come. Maybe Mr. Ray
I have something to say about that though. I don't think it's not about the giving. The thing is, TikTok King has a subgroup of almost everyone that is also is a gifter.
Yes.
You understand? For example, I'm a host, right?
Yeah.
It costs me absolutely. So, Legit and I, we started having debates on who is going to drop what amount of coins. You understand? Even on the group when we were chatting about the game, right? But guess what? Because the reason why we have the debate is because first of all, we know that we all have capacity. Ayo, it was even on my platform on Sunday. He dropped massively, right? Massively on how many lions did you even drop on that day? Just after from TikTok King's game, right?
Yeah.
So guess what? Even before TikTok King's game. So and you did that on Sunday, and Monday you're dropping that amount of coins on TikTok King. So you have capacity. I got capacity. Only today, how many lions have I dropped? So people around us, King Gidon and the rest, and so many that are doing the host, we have that capacity to do it, right? So that's also one aspect.
And wait, Liberate, let me now tell you, it's not just you having the capacity. You now have people you've supported who are somehow loyal to you. Who, if you tell them, "Oh, if I call Ayo now and say, Ayo, please, I'm playing a game. Can you please just drop one lion for this person?" Ayo will just say, "Okay, yes, boss, I'll help you do that." Because Ayo will just come, which is the same thing. If TikTok King is playing, I'll just say to my, but I wouldn't even tell. I'll just say to my platform, TikTok King is playing, I'm his manager. I'm going to support him massively, and that's all I will have to say. They know where I'm standing. Trust me, they wouldn't want to fight against me at that point.
Magic, before coming here, right? Anyone that was on my live stream, we just played 3 games, and they spent 600,000 coins.
Wow.
Co-host game, 3 games before coming here.
Tell them to come and spend it here.
My people alone drop.
Tell them to come and spend spend 600k coin on me. Destiny helper needs Destiny helper.
If you're saying you need Destiny helper, what do we need?
I need Destiny helper. But you know the funny thing, when like people like them, Alex, if he still plays co-host and he still plays, people still come drop, even if it's one rose money, but people see, because that's what still keeps your account relevant. That's what you see. Even though it's what they drop is more than what they get. They just want to still be there, playing games, still connecting with people, meeting new people. So it still happens. So when people say, "Oh, you see, go to the blog," come on, just shut up. It's not something to have a discussion about. So that's I think over a time people get is a loss. When people lose, and the fact that you're supporting someone who has lost, I do understand you're bound to feel bad and to whatever you like. So.
But all the same, positive, negative is good PR for you, legit.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's what be
It's
positive.
good PR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
It's just still out there. So whether they want to put it in a positive part or a negative part, it's PR. And
Yeah, it's a good PR. But
yeah. and it makes people now research you on the FYP. Like,
Exactly. Tunde Ednot posted today and was like, guys, please explain
when
this
this
thing
is
to me.
after the game, he said was like,
He was like, please, guys, I need to know, because when he saw the amount of money, he was like, no, guys, explain this thing to me.
Yeah. We're working on there's a new thing, celebrity stuff which we're working on. It's going to be a banger. So that's why we said something very big. We've not even done it. There's nothing has been done. This is just, I don't even know why people are making it look like it's a very big thing. There's nothing big happening yet. The kingdom is going to explode massively. There's so much creativity coming in. There's so much plan coming in there. So the system will boost by itself. Don't worry, wait. And everybody wants to go where, for example, you want to connect yourself with positive people. And one thing I found about the community is there are so many. See how we're discussing positively. Everybody is speaking mentally.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. But legit, look at, if it was somebody else, I mean, everybody's talking about you. Like, everybody has left TikToking. They're talking about you right now. If it was somebody else, nobody would stay on this platform, like just chatting with people. Nobody. So your humility is top notch, honestly, because how? They'll just sit down and be talking to people. How? A Nigerian, in quotes, how?
No, I don't think.
Where you're the one the whole world is talking about now. Come on now.
I don't see it like that, though.
Yeah, very humble.
I don't see it like that. I
don't care about what you guys are talking about. All I know is that it's making my gallery.
It's been a very wonderful, wonderful moment. I've been trying to before. I said with time, we would keep having those conversations. And the purpose of those conversations,
yes,
trust me, the purpose of those conversations is to try and influence the system positively, not because even the Bible itself says when the good people, I'll try to express this how I understand it. It said when the good people keep silent, then the evil people will keep prevailing. It's too much silence over that. Some people say, legit, just do it. I said, okay. I said, don't worry. I know how I'm going to have the discussion about it. I'll just come, I think TikTok, I just said, let's just have a co-host. Let me interview. Let me even understand you yourself. Let me see, are you okay? How you feel? Then we had a chat. I said, I'll get people up randomly. Now, trust me, some people go, oh, legit, I've paid hair by
Maxat.
Legit has paid my G, legit has paid Ayo, legit has paid Pretty Part, legit has paid Ray, legit has paid Jonathan to come and speak positive about them. Boom, they put that on the platform.
That's true.
They want to trend. But here, nothing. We just sat down and I saw you, but I just, let me pick random.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I'm having you on this platform.
Yeah.
And, my G as well, this is the first time she's coming on here. Geraldine, I've known Geraldine. I know so even Ray is one of my biggest. Ray, is he eating?
Is eating Gary?
Ray, and Mr. Ray, we play co-host back to back. When I win, Ray will fight me, will argue, will battle words. The next day, we'll come back again. I will still beat him and beat his people. We'll go back again. When he comes back again, Ray has beaten me once, I think, maybe twice. And those twice, after then, anytime he calls me, I say, okay, Ray is here. So my platform people know Ray. So we're always, once we see Ray, we say, okay, let's prepare. So, but here it is, we're having a chat. So you have to be, like one time you say, you have to be a good loser. There's a bad loser and a good loser. If you're a good loser, everybody still wants to do business with you. Everybody still wants to come around.
Legit, can I come in here? Can I just come in here? I was saying this thing just before I ended my live stream for coming here, because people in my live stream were telling me talking was live and I should come here and say hi to you before I go, because I'm actually working in the next couple of hours. I have little hours to sleep. But there's something I was trying to say that I want people to understand is that when you're coming to a match, the match can go two ways. It can go your way, or it can go the other person's way. Either way it goes, on such a very big occasion, like a big platform like that, you should be prepared for both your reactions on both ways. The way I saw the match is, I saw it as a win-win for both parties.
Yes.
I saw it as, that is how I see it. I see it as a win-win for both parties. Like, oh, fine, we'll now start doing things together. You know, when I watch Alex games, when I watch all these people's games, you know, they go 9 million, they go 8 million, they go all these things. But it's not very common among us. And I was thinking, you know, this is the first game that pushed us to the limelight, you know, and we're news everywhere. Yeah. And Legit is global today. Legit is a global citizen. He doesn't even know himself. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know who knows him.
I'm telling you.
No one knows him. He doesn't even know. It's just here.
True.
He thinks it was Legit of yesterday. The humble Legit of yesterday.
But it hasn't changed him, Ayo. You see, like, it hasn't changed him one bit.
No, the point is, the next time he goes out on the streets and he start pulling his clothes, and this one tore his clothes, and that was, you understand, he will know that status has changed. It is what it is. But it's a win-win. That's how I see it. It's a win-win for both parties. What I was expecting, I'm just saying that for me, we're not all the same. You know, if somebody like won on that global platform, especially putting up a very beautiful performance, because it was a very brilliant outing, you know, I would have hugged and said, wow, you did so well.
Yeah.
Wow, respect. Hug him and say, I'm coming for that after party.
Yes.
Nothing negative will happen. Nothing at all will happen. In fact, we will do bigger things together. Yeah. We can even say, let's fix another one, you understand? And maybe push other people. Okay, your woman now is also another global person you're trying to push. You understand? And somebody else from the platform, you know, keep doing something like, and your community come like that. Yeah. So I was seeing this positive side of things.
Yeah.
That we can actually continue grow. You get together.
Do you know that before, you know, being the management with TikTok, we sat and I said to him, you know what, either way, trust me, I said, you need to, even no matter how much I know in my head I've prepared, he doesn't even know. I didn't even tell him. I gave him a range. I told him I might do maybe 1 2 million. We'll see what happens. But I saw he was scared. He was having sleepless night and he was talking. I was like, come on, man, just go chill. Even Cadman, there was a time Cadman called me, oh, Legit, how is it? I said, please. I don't want to stress myself. Whatever will happen, you can only do what you can do. The rest, other people will do their bits. You're not sure. And I said to him, you know what, let's prepare something. You need to prepare 2 forms of speech. If you win or if you lose, trust me. I said it to him. I said, prepare a winning speech, prepare a losing speech. What you say when you win and what you say when you lose. And he said, okay. And he took it. He prepared something like that for himself. And the good thing is, but you're going out there with the confidence and you win, you know, and that was it. So it would have gone either way. And now the good thing also was when we did that, I said, if we win, then we have to go to the other side to maybe show
Bring the lion out. I said one day I'm going to know what this lion feels like. Oh. God just bless you. God should bless me with just the baby one, the baby lion.
Mr. Confidence.
Legit, congratulations. That's the first time I'm seeing a lion in my life.
This is the first time I'm coming close to a lion. I've not seen. This is the first time I'm coming close to a lion. God.
Mr. Confidence. You know, I'm so amazed. That's I don't know this person. Like, I'm not Mr. Confident. I don't know this person before, and I've not met him. But and that's what, you know, most times this is what it's all about. And I was on my platform. I don't know who was there, but I was having a discussion with a lady, with one of the ladies. She said, we're talking. She was like, I've never received a lion before. I don't know what it was like. We're talking. I was like, okay, really? We're just having that chat. Then I dropped that lion, and I wasn't expecting that. And there was also one of my friends, you know, Sharon. We're talking to her. Oh, I've never received a Zeus before, blah blah. I drop it too. So it happens sporadically. Sometimes you're moved to do things, and so if TikTok King says to me, "Is his first match. He has never played a box game. He has never competed with anyone before, but he creates the competition himself." And I was like, okay, he needs to win. And I went extra mile. Somebody said, "Oh, you went to TikTok King house." That's the best time I feel he needs that support. Let's sit and have a chat. Because, we've seen before in a party, or that's a different thing. Let's sit down, analyze things, and see. Because I believe in draft. I don't even just talk. I write things down. I draft things. This is the blueprint of what we should do, or what we should do. So, and he needs that moral support. So I came and gave it. Somebody's out there saying it's all, we should pick the positive side of whatever we want to do. Mr. Confidence, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Confidence. I don't even know what to say, what to to express how much gratitude I have for the gift itself. So thank you so much. I know how much Lion costs. Lion is not peanuts. Forget that these people always drop it like it's a peanut, but we know what Lion costs. Lion is not peanut. So thank you so much, Mr. Confidence. Thank you. That was a lot,
and legit. Another thing that thank you, Mr. Confidence. Another thing that I really like, and that I really respect you for is you were, I think, the first person I spoke to, that was talking to me about analysis of games. You remember that after the game of that day, I called you before you were called to speak on the podium. After TikTok King's game on, I called you, and you were telling me how much you were expecting them. You were even disappointed because you were expecting them to come more heavily than that. You were expecting them to do more than what they did, and say, okay, this and this and this and that. But I really love the analysis part of things because it shows that you are scientific, and scientific is what is proven, known and proven. The math, there's math to everything. You just have to do the math. Once you do the math, then you're the master.
Yeah.
Well done. I was really, really proud of you, to be honest with you. When I had your analysis, I'm like, okay, I'm on the right team. But regardless, I just wanted people to see the bigger part of things. If two sides comes together in love, the game was supposed to bring love. It's all about love. That is why we're playing this game. And I was heartbroken, to be honest with you, when I saw how people took things. I was really, because we miss the beauty of the whole thing. We are missing the beauty of this whole game thing.
Yeah,
and we are missing the beauty of this whole game thing. Honestly, it was supposed to be like a unifying party. It was supposed to be like a unifying party.
Yeah. And I heard someone said, "Oh, you use this person to gain fame, to gain this." I was like, let me say, for example, that kind of show the mentality we have as Africans. Let me agree. Let me decide to agree that I'm very popular, and somebody else is also popular in the field, and the person wants to play a match with me, and the outcome of the match. The outcome might lead you to get the person more popularity, and the outcome might decide to humiliate the person. Trust me, because if TikTok could have lost that game, you will lose followers. TikTok will lose a lot of people, and there will be more influx on the other side that maybe you're not playing any boss game, so you just go there, gift and come back. You go there, gift and come back. You're not playing any boss game. You're not connecting directly to anybody. You're not. And I checked. I compared. They do not have those positive fragments. Like there's a fragment of Mr. Ray's fragment, Mr. Iris fragment, Cardinal's fragment. There are different fragments which is more. We are more like a continent. Everybody has their country, and everybody manages well. And people go like, when you move across, you see the positive side of things going on. But when I compared, I was just seeing only one entity without other fragments. And I was like, no, that doesn't work well. So we as Africans, if you are that popular and somebody plays, maybe the person becomes popular, other fragments decide to associate with them, and you decide to say, oh, they use me, they deceive me. No, come on, that's not positive. It's not. It's not. So I wouldn't say that if I was in that situation, and I would even want. That's more reason I would want to associate myself with
Yeah.
those people to say, okay, what can we do together? So what can, and in my head, I analyzed it. So I thought that would happen. I said, okay, TikTok, when we finish, we just go there, drop some universe or drop some line, just see what happens. Let's mix up. But boom, after the game, when something said to you, I said, blocked you, really? I said, no, okay. I went into his page as well because I was following him and so I saw that he has blocked me. I was like, oh, why did you block me? We've not had a chat before.
Whoa.
So that means you searched me and blocked me. Then I went into Sandra's page as well. I saw that Sandra has blocked me. I was like,
Well, to be honest with you, there's something I think it's global that everybody knows. It's a universal thing that everybody knows, which is everybody knows that after a match, you should show spirit of sportsmanship. Sportsmanship means that if you win, you accept. If you lose, you congratulate the winner. It is the standard thing anywhere. It's sportsmanship. That one makes you a game. That is even what makes you a player.
yeah,
That's what makes you a player.
yeah,
I mean, if it was me, like if I was in that shoe, you understand? I have the views. I don't need too much. What like people come in, right? You have the details. My dear, I will use the opportunity to connect with you.
That's exactly what we are saying.
yeah.
It was supposed to unite. It was supposed to unite the whole part. The both kingdoms.
That was the plan.
Unite us together.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
You are the one that beat me like this. How far, my guy? And
So many people that we've connected on this app was like, because somebody would just say, "Ayo, you sniped me down. That is why I followed you." There are people like that. We're friends. And I was saying,
Yeah. Like the other day, I played with Tank Montana. He won. I played a co-host. He won, and the funny thing, the person, his top MVP,
yeah.
dropped me a line and a baby lion a day before the match.
Wow.
So on the day of the match, the person went on that.
They get you. Play on the other side.
was sniping against me. You see how funny it was, and I was like, I said, oh, my people, you're the one sniping this. I was just laughing. And it was like me, if they talk, I just drop it there. Nothing concern me. I'm not bothered. Like that, chit-chat, I don't care, because if I care too much, it would bother me. But for me not to be bothered, I don't have to care.
that is just it.
Yeah.
The first day I met Lady, we co-hosted, he played me. Then people just come up from my body. My God. It's come up from your body. And that was when I was like, legit, why? And we started talking. That's how he followed me. Not even on TikTok, platform. That is how he followed me. Before he now found out I'm King's friend, and was like, So if I was bitter about it, I was like, because you're a big gift, that's why you're winning me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was this guy then, I think his name is maybe Mr. Shadi or something. Mr. Shadi. Now, I was playing a co-host then. I was playing, I think he was playing for one girl. That day, I just chill. Then they won, and they were later on reconnected. We followed each other, and since then, my people welcome me. So since then, we're friends. He chats me, I chat him, and we're friends. I've never played a match and make an enemy from my match. Except people that are on their own, maybe I just give them the decide to exit or they decide to talk. Me, I'll just be chatting and be laughing, because I believe that's a way of connecting with people. That's a way of meeting new people, So it should be a positive thing for people to look at and have a rethink. To me, I think, just have a rethink. Do things like we need to connect with each other. We need to be friends. We need to and it doesn't take anything off the kingdom, the family. Everybody's group is waxing normal, and you talking whatever you want. You can be getting the view talking. Any day you stop talking about it, everybody will leave. So people can enjoy the trend as much as they want. Any day they should make sure they can keep up. Because a time will come, nobody will be talking about it. We move to the new phase.
They will go to the new phase.
Yeah, we'll go to
Hello,
the new phase.
everyone. I just want to chip in.
Hello. Yeah, Chantal.
It's morning here in the UK, 5 a.m. in the morning. I've been here. I've been observing everything you guys are saying. Legit, I don't know if you've noticed me, but I have been. Sorry, I can't come on camera. As I said, it's early morning.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so I've been coming into your live. I've been watching The King for a while as well, and what he's doing is unmatched, is uncompared, and he's doing an amazing job. And it would have been amazing to see both him and Pella with the capacity of people they both have and the influence they both have. It would have been amazing to see them come together as one. As Black people, we always just seem to be dragging ourselves down, and it's just one of the most annoying thing about our community as people all together. And I just wish one day, it will change for us where we're willing and ready to just help each other, because the game was not even that serious. It was all meant to be fun and games, and we're all just meant to be laughing and jilling. And this conversation is supposed to have been a totally different conversation than what we're having today. It's supposed to be something that we're talking about, elevating each other, so to speak. But it is what it is, and there's only one TikTok king, and he deserved that name because he is the king of TikTok.
Yeah. Period. So I think one person is, you have so much followers. Nobody takes that away from you. It's a record. You have the record there.
Period.
Then one person, you have so much gifters. Mm-hmm. The record is there. You understand?
Evidence is there. Evidence speaks for itself.
So if you both play and one person proves that, I have more. Let's say, for example, if they decide to say, you know what, host the program, let's see who has more followers. Pella will dust TikTok in.
Sure.
Because he will have more viewers. But if you say, let's play a game, let's see who has the biggest gifters. King will dust him. If you play that game 20 times, he will dust you 20 times because
100%.
You have gifters. Because there's evidence there. We are not doing by emotional, because he's just... No. Yeah,
no, but there's a lot of things being said. No. He was set up, he was this, he was that, and it's just like there's so much going around on the streets, and it's just like he's nowhere near.
We looked at the analysis, the records from which he brought as well, and I said on average stream, he gets nothing less than 15,000 gifters
on a daily. I was in his live today. Every
day.
Yeah.
And on that day, he had 19.5. So he didn't even move that much.
19.5. That's some people's followings. Like, are we? What are you saying? No, let's be honest now. That's some people's followings. Like, so what are you saying?
Yes, that's some people's followings.
All I can say is that congratulations for your lion. I've never seen a lion in my life. Mr. Confidence sleeps and woke up in my live stream. Mr. Confidence, thank you so much for blessing me with that lion.
You said you played 3 match day, and each of those match at Z2 or so, you never received less than 600k. Maybe how 600k coin will come without the lion.
This is my highest coins I've ever had. Those ones were like photocopy.
I will with you.
Anyways, thank you so much. My people is here. My people, thank you so much for the blessing today. My people released so many VOD gifts today in my head.
Oh, really? No, my people is a very wonderful person.
My people is amazing as well.
She's very amazing. My people have always... She's my friend as well. She's been very amazing and very supportive each time she comes around. Like I say, there are people who, when I see them, I just want to think how amazing they are. So which is one of them. But I have so many amazing, like Aquarius is there. Sarafina is also a very wonderful person. Oh, Pretty Pat, I can't even match the energy.
Why do we have these numbers on our head, guys? Are we doing a countdown for a boss game?
No. Okay, let me explain how the number works. My platform, I cannot maximize the box without using a countdown. So I don't know what I did to TikTok. They refused to give me the expand button. So the only way I can expand people is to use the countdown to expand my boxes. So if you see any number counting and counting, that's because I've expanded your box with the countdown, which I've not ended the countdown from from your box, basically.
Thank you. I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something about the matter. Just it's a random question that just popped into my head. I'll just ask, according to your view, other people can answer to later. How much on this app, like on this TikTok and that app, how much does the name affect you? A name you give it, how much does it affect you?
Does a name you choose to bear?
Yes, on the app. How much does it affect you? Do you think it have anything to do with a person?
When it comes from a personal opinion, personal point of view, it does. I think it does. The name you choose to bear on TikTok, and it depends on how creative you want to go with the name, or what, depending on the niche you want to cover for yourself. Let's say, for example, Ray is just simple Ray. And trust me, if I want to search Ray, it's very simple. I just type Ray, and I say it's easy for me. And you can see my name, for example, Legit. Legit. And initially my name was, I put Legit with Leeds. Then later, sorry, back again. My views is dropped a bit because TikTok sent me a warning that I was drinking. I was sipping water, so I think they thought I was sipping alcohol. But it was water, so they restricted. I have a little restriction on that. Anyway, so when it comes to name, I picked, initially the name was a bit long, Legit of Leeds. I used to do, wherever I go to, I pick Legit of that place. Later on, I went to a group, I was talking, and those friends was like, oh, Legit, why not just put a Legit of TikTok? That would be very great. Okay, I sniped, when I leveled up, I used to go to that platform as Legit of Leeds. Then when I leveled up in that platform, and I left and came back on 30 something, but they were like, oh, this guy, you're fine. If I were you, I'll change my name to Legit of TikTok. My username to Legit of TikTok, and maybe leave your name as Legit. I was like, okay, that sounds good. I thought about it and I changed it and I left it at that. Then afterwards, I changed my Instagram to maybe Legit of Insta, Legit of Facebook. So all my stuff are legit of whatever it is. So I just whatever the app it is. So so I left it as that. So I feel it helps. Even I was having a chat with TikToking the other day. TikToking was like, if I wasn't TikToking, is this your name? I'll think. This your name is what I would have stolen and used.
It rings a very serious bell. Like, apart from this match, before this match, I mean, if I just pass or come to things like, even if I'm seeing like a child, just to maybe
I personally think Legit, in one way it does, another way it doesn't really.
It doesn't, yes.
Google is one of the biggest snipers in the world on TT, right? The name, just share the name, it looks funny though. So it's about what the name carries as well.
Yes.
Pella can be another, Renee can be another something. It just, I think it's also the impact. But also names are very important. The longer your name is difficult. But from a managerial standpoint, some names can also influence your growth. For example, if you go to TikTok and you just type TikTok, TikTok will try to bring like TikTok King or something that is attached to it, right? So those are just like you on a search bar when you're searching for something. The same way when you post a video, TikTok wants you to make sure that you put something that is catchy, keywords. And so that's how if your name is linked to something that is popular, you can get it really quick. For example, and TikTok will recommend Legit's name because it's tagged on so many platforms, on so many pages right now. So the moment you even type L, it will bring Legit, because it's already on the search bar. No, and you yourself Legit. I'm saying so because I'm a manager on TikTok. I understand the in-depth of TikTok, right? On the side, so TikTok must have put Legit as a search under the search engine, because that's the most word they are searching for the past 7 days. You understand? Because every post will have Legit. because I've seen so many posts that had to do with the gifters of TikTok King. And so when you're number one, normally they'll tag you, right? So the name already carries something like attached to it. So that's why a lot of people know about you without even knowing about the game. Some people don't even know what those games represent, but they just know that there's a legit somewhere existing. Don't forget, guys, only about 2-3% of TikTok knows about gifting.
Yeah.
Most people don't know
Most
about
people don't even know. That's why I'm saying that TikTok has not even started opening up. Like, the percentage is still small. Even up to now, some people still say, how do I give? I want to give to Sharo, welcome in, Sharo. Some people still say, how do I give? How do I do this? Some people don't know. Even myself, I just came in like, this is I completed 3 months on TikTok last month, of which I still say to people, then I never knew what gifting was. There are people who are still there. And when you look at names also, when you're picking names, let it be names you can defend at some point. If you're picking huge names, look at, is it something like, for example, see, Mr. Confidence came and dropped a lion. Now you say, oh, Mr. Confidence, he's so confident that he can drop a lion. So everybody, like Ayo, see how you streamline the name. I remember initially you came in, your name was full. Ayodeji Ajoluba or something.
My full name, yeah.
Your full name. Then later I was like, this guy, why is he using his long full name? He thinks he's on Facebook. In my head, I said, this guy thinks he's on Facebook. Then later on, he changed it to Aya. I was like, damn, that's it. That's a very good strategy and a good point, So I think names would really, name has, and not just the name, then how you decide to brand the name, then it matters a lot.
And I also think that people also affect a lot of things that legit, that a lot of people don't also understand about City, is that a lot of people constantly change their names, and some people carry logos and put in front of your name. For example, Pretty Pad has this thing on. If you want to search Pretty Pad, if you don't put that star there, you might not find her.
Yeah.
I need to change that.
I always tell people to put anything after the name, not before the name. Because if somebody is not your friend, it's difficult for them to find you.
Papi Prof was telling me that he has been searching me, and he can't always find me.
Because you have a crown in front of your name.
Not just that, but it's the way he's written his name as well.
Also, that's another problem. People write.
The reason I did this was I got some people cloning me recently, and
it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
People can clone.
Talking friends, so I thought.
But you know what will help? Sorry, guys. You know what will actually help people to find you? Like me personally, my username is the same as my name that I'm carrying. So once you tap your name in, it will still come up as the person they're looking for. Like me, if they just type my name in, Chantal Flawless, even without the Odogu, they will still see me come up because my username is the same as my name that I'm carrying.
Okay.
For some people, like my name, I decided to shorten it and keep it very simple, legit. Then my username, legit of TikTok. So that's how I decided to leave it, because I just feel, legit is fine. I don't want to stress people saying, oh, legit of TikTok. If you decide to go into user, then you see that legit is okay for me. I think the only stretching part is me putting those 2 logos in front of my name, which I just think that's a personal, branding, which I just want to leave there. But we got like Ayodeji said, people were cloning. If you are not important, people will not clone you. That's the first thing. You need to find important and big for people to clone you.
Don't know how many radar exist. Somebody has even put tattoo on their face. Doesn't matter though.
Tattoo? There's a real tattoo?
Doesn't matter. Yes. A Ghanaian lady put tattoo on, put my name on her head. Like you.
Wow, when can I get this popular to have it?
Whoa, you got so much massive love. Wow.
Yeah.
God, I beg go.
When can I be like Ray? Ray, you are my destiny.
No, it's not about being like Ray. Legit. Do you know how many? Somebody must have put your poster somewhere in the house. I'm praying that it's a point of contact by now. I'm telling you.
I'm using the prayers.
Thank you, somebody seriously.
I'm telling you, I'm very sure that if I'm hosting my daily box battle, somebody must have. If somebody make a mistake and show their room, they will still legit in the picture. They will see. I'm praying legit.
But but let me tell you, sometimes people's wishes work. Sometimes there was this one day I was flying past FYP, then I just tried to get into a lady's page. The email I got in, she started shouting, started feeling so goosebumps or like. I tried to find out. She was like, we were literally just talking about you, like at the spot before you came in, and next thing you're here, and we have just. I don't know how coincident that happened.
Legit, I am a host. I'm telling you that I was hosting the Round of Champion this Sunday, right? No, Saturday for the ladies. One of the biggest names on City that was playing in my box sent me a message on the Green app and said, "How I wish Legit comes here."
Legit, I think it's done. I can drop now. I've heard what I wanted to hear. You're global now, Legit. You're global now.
No, this was not even before. No, this was before the game.
Really?
Yeah, of course, Legit is a sniper.
Probably
Just
by
like
now,
Arto.
so many people are carrying me as back.
No, see, there's some people that join your live stream, right? Let me tell you, there's some people. Arto is always on my live stream almost every day, right? You just know that something's going to happen. You get it. Arto join your live stream. Litek join your live stream. Legit join your live stream. Cadman join your live stream. You just know something is going to happen. It's by default. So it's somebody's prayer point. This person sent me a message on the green app and say, "I'm going to lose this game. I wish." They actually shared the life to you. So by the you did not come. Do you understand? The person said, "I'm going to lose this game." Legit doesn't come.
Can't be 100 places at the same time. Even myself, part of the ways I decide to hold myself back most times is by being on live. Most times, trust me, I've been in certain situations where I just want to flip past somewhere, and before you know it, I'm dumping like 200k coin there, and I'm like, come on, this is it happens. I'm not regretting. I love what because, and the good thing is I get back. I'm not holding back that part. I receive the same, almost, it's not the same, but I receive similar love and support from people. So that's why I give love as well out. So the best way I think sometimes to control is myself. I just say, okay, let me sit in the box, have positive conversations, or sometimes play co-host, and meet new people, meet the family. And I just do that, I play as a host. But recently, with the new changes and things, myself, the moderators were planning something different, something big to do with the platform this week, which with time we would, push that out. So there's a whole lot happening on the background. And at the same time, we're looking at, hosting an investment program for people who care to join or who want to, know one or two things about certain investment that could, yield positive result. I do understand we spend quite a lot, and one of the best way could be also to recycle cash, which could give you something more extra. So we would be doing that with time. I just want my birthday to come and face off in a few days. So once that goes off, we start going on a different land scale, and hopefully, I think was Sister Makers was like, I saw him flying up and I'm like, legit, you could do, you said you did 4.1 million coins in 4 seconds or so. Let's see if you make 4 million coins in 4. And if you say 40 minutes or so, I was just laughing. It's all fun. Like I said, no pressure on anything. The birthday will just come, get off, then we continue where we stop. But it's a very good plus for the team. The match was something big, trust me. If that match did not happen, there would be no discussions. Some people that have just been stuck in their small groups having a chit chat. There will be no massive elevation for the community.
But I personally think that what the match did is that it helped everybody around this community because
100%.
For example, look at TikTok King's numbers. The world got to know more. The impact has gone down even to me. It has gone down to so many people. And then there's a talking point, and there's so many things that has happened that it has helped a lot of people. Many lives have changed. Many more people have access to. For example, just because of that win for TikTok King, I have many more views. Because there are many more views, there are many more potential people to support. Because my page is a little bit different from TikTok King, right? My page I focus on more of being a destiny helper, like one-on-one situation. I can bring somebody up to the box and they bless the person. And then before we do our game. So it gives more people to know what you do. So it's not a one-person thing. It's really... Think of it like, me getting 9,000 followers in 5 minutes. Think of it like it's bigger. So if TikTok King gets to maybe 20,000 or 30,000 views, then you too get affected, right? Like Jig and I used to play this game. I used to have way more views than him. Because of that game, he has bigger views than me. You understand? Over time, we can now lean. So over time, we can lean to each other's grace.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I see.
When I was starting my game, TikTok King came to my page 3 times. He sat on my box 3 times from the beginning that I started the game. Without him, I would not also have the visibility. So it's more like, I just feel like it's everybody has to help somebody somehow.
Now, if you check again, he is also the one that's influenced the new game with her that has also brought. So, sometimes I just take myself out of the picture from the onset, even on my platform. When people ask, I said it from, I said, one of the reasons I would want to support him massive and support him because I'm seeing the future impact of more influx if we win. I've said it, people were here, they know that was what I've always said. And it's happening. So I was like, oh, that means my calculations and predictions, what I thought is happening. And I'm happy with it, So it is what it is. Thank you, all of you. We all need to get off. I know it's morning for some people, it's afternoon for some people, it's night for some people, and we can't. If we keep analyzing it, like we wouldn't end the match. There's so much.
Let me thank my destiny helpers before I go.
Please drop me lion.
Mr. Confident, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me thank my G. Thank you for coming. Geraldine, Queen of Lions, well done. Ayo. Thank you so much. Hair by Massa, thank you. Principal, you're one of my moderators. I never saw Miss Bodger. I don't know if you're here. Thank you, Miss Bodger. Thank you, Chantal Flawless. And thank you, Mr. Confident. It's the first time, maybe I might have seen your name before, but it's the first. Mr. Confident, how are you doing, boss?
Hi, Legend. I think we met on Ray's platform once.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wow.
And, we got connected there.
I think you see how the person who take Miss Destiny here by Siam. Welcome. Thank you so much for the gift and coming in. I think I've met so much people. At some point, the flood in my inbox sometimes even makes me use a whole lot of. There have been situations where people message me and say, when I do my panel of support program where I do financial support, and people have messaged me legit, I have this amount, I want to give to this person they're talking to. And because there are flawless messages, sometimes I just miss that out, and I'll see it maybe in a week time or so. It's like, and that.
So, legit, Mr. Confident is no different from Arto. He rarely comes to the box. Just like that, he just to support people. That's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Confidence.
Thank you, Mr. Confidence. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who also gifted me as well. Everyone who followed me. Legit, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for bringing me up. And I'll see you when I see you.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Feel free to come around whenever you can, and feel free to support whenever I'm playing, and feel free to support anyone you feel like supporting, of course. And like I said, a win for TikTok is a win for everyone, and also a win for myself, a win for everyone. And it's all about love. If you're free on the 12th of April, after my box match. The box match is on Samikos. After the box match, I'll be coming on live to thank people, chit chat, have a chat, meet people, get the match.
Is it box match you're doing on the birthday?
Yeah, it's a box match. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on Samikos.
I think I registered already anyway.
Yeah. But it's 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. which is 7 p.m. Nigeria and UK time. I think the registration of my thing of my bio might not match. I think it says 7 a.m. It's meant to be 7 p.m. Nigerian
No,
time.
it's saying 7 a.m.
So it's 7 p.m. Sorry, I tried to change that. I think
Yeah.
This thing is when you register, if I'm in Nigeria, it switches to my time. So anywhere you are in the world, it just switches to your time.
No, the thing is,
No. What he's saying was the way he set it, the time was already, there was a mistake in the way he set it. Yeah, because here I'm saying it, instead of it's because he's in the UK, I'm in the UK, it's supposed to be telling me 7 p.m.
Yeah.
But it's saying 7 a.m. So it's a mistake on his end. But it's fine. That's fine.
I'll still try to see if I can change it, but I'm not sure. I need to, except I create another one.
Unless you have to do it all over again, and then obviously all the registries would have gone.
So
let's just leave it. It's quite close anyway.
Yeah, it's quite close. Well, all the same, thank you everyone for coming in. I'll just gently drop all of you like the kings and queens you are, so that you all don't break your legs while trying to jump down. Nobody should jump down. Thank you so much.
This life don't keep me up to 5 a.m. or my good night.
Good night, legit.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, right.
All right, good night.
Good night, boss. Thank you so much. Confidence. Pretty bad. I don't know. Are you sleeping?
No, I'm here.
All right. Thank you so much for coming through.
Okay.
All right. I want to say a very special thank you to everyone who have come through today. Thank you to all the gifters, those who gifted me, those who gifted those on the box as well. Mr. Confident, Ayo, my G, Hereby Massert, Boss Lady, Licensed Financial Educator, Chantal Flawless, Octavius, I just followed you back. And Lady P Favor, I've just followed you back as well. Great Queen Interior Empire, thank you so much. Native, thank you so much. KGC Immigration, thank you. Damsel Debbie, thank you so much. Miss Catherine, no gift again. No gift again. Well, you gifted. Thank you so much. Far Grammar, thank you so much as well. AG Crunch Farms, thank you. Brooksy, thank you. King Rhyme, Sharon Waters, JKG. Those are the top 20 people for today. Love to all of you. Thank you.
It's coming back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Haji!
Opportunity to come back.
Mr. Yinka, good morning, Mr. Yinka.
Haji! Odogumi, Agbabola, Justin Bieber. Tọ́pá. Ẹni gbogbo àwọn videos mo drop fún yín. Àṣì ẹ̀rọ àwọn videos mo drop fún yín. Ṣé mo sọ fún yín?
Daddy, good morning, Daddy. Longest
Ilé náà tún bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Daddy, have you?
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kẹ́ pa mí. Ṣé láyà mí kọ́ọ̀tì? Daddy. Wọ́n ẹ̀rọ máa pariwo. Àmì jà náà.
Daddy, I
Ẹ
miss you.
stop ẹ̀.
Daddy, good morning. Daddy, I miss you. Daddy, I
Ilé náà
miss
tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ báyìí wọ̀
Longest
lọ.
time.
This one miss redeems. That one miss the daddy. God,
We
who
have
am I
to
coaching?
each other.
Except I miss you. I miss you, my superwoman. Aji, I miss you too. Agbabola, I miss you.
Aye is doing me,
You
oh.
don't understand.
Yeah, my love, I miss
Daddy,
you.
someone that is here, you don't
I miss
understand.
everybody. Everybody blessing me. I miss you all.
Aye is doing me, oh.
Ayé ò ṣe é kankan.
It is my
Èmi kàn
turn.
kó tó wà ló lọ nìyẹn. Wọ́n ti fi ṣí ẹ́.
It is my turn. Reduce Japa.
Kò japa, ó lè máa wò lórí FYP.
I did Nigeria for Easter. Okay, Daddy, you are coming back. You are coming back to Nigeria for Easter. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Ó máa padà wá máa fọ̀ ṣe máa
We are
fọ̀.
expecting you. January, you
Aji.
come. And this one too, God
Ajíṣẹ́
will,
wà pa.
God will guide and protect you. He will protect you, he will guide you by the special grace.
Ají ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ náà ṣẹ́ṣu wa mí báyà Ají.
God bless you. Daddy,
Ají bá lè ń ṣe báyìí náà.
help me light one of my gala, you know what they do. Nítorí máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí mo fẹ́ láti ti lọ. Bàbá náà bọ̀ Nàìjíríà.
Ẹlẹ́yìn ló bọ̀ Nàìjà.
Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n ti di Amẹ́ríkà citizen. Ọwọ́ December tún bọ̀ ní Easter. Ọmọ owó ọ̀dọ́ àwọn èèyàn.
Ají ẹ̀ tí wọ́n kí máa pé yìí. Agbábọ́lá.
Lágbá Ọlọ́run máa padà wá. Lágbá Ọlọ́run.
Latifa Redeems is coming. Let me help you to call him. Redeems, wherever you are, Redeems, please come and support Latifa. She's dying silently. Redeems, 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 Redeems. Please come and support Latifa. She's thinking báyé ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí for Redeems to get her and go out.
Because of the dirty ayé o.
When is that turn? Redeem coming and go out.
Go like.
Ayé is ṣe now.
Ayé ń ṣe mí o.
Show yourself. Show yourself. Redeem is coming back.
I did not sure. Fún mi dá.
Ṣé ìgbà kó ṣọ́ lílé ó lè padà wá náà?
Ó dẹ̀ pọ́n wọ ọ̀dọ̀ fèyí náà lánàá.
Nẹ́tíwọ̀kì pìtìpìtì ló mú yẹn o. Pìtìpìtì nẹ́tíwọ̀kì ló mú. Pìtìpìtì ló mú yẹn náà tó fẹ́ dá kó sọ fún mi. As fún mi, Redeems was on my live yesterday but my network was so bad. It was bad. I think it's from my place.
Àlá irú nǹkan tó ṣé tọ̀dọ̀ mi lè wá ṣe village people bá. Fún mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe wọ́n sí ọ̀dọ̀ àtìpá yẹn. Redeem sọ wọ́n kí wọ́n máa ń tẹ̀ nǹkan bó ṣe wá lọ ẹ̀rọ àjọ mo máa ń pè é.
No, ó máa padà wá ó lè jẹ́ pé ṣé gbogbo wa tó bá ti ń rìn káàkiri náà nìkan ẹ̀ máa ń wà lọ́wọ́ wọn ni. Ṣé àwọn pípọ̀ yóò lè rìn freely mọ̀ ní ẹ fẹ́ pa wọ́n ni? Kí ló dé gan-an?
Wọ́n lè rìn freely kí wá ló dé péjọ tán dọ́dọ̀ tèmi ló wá di freely.
Ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò má tà.
Orí tèmi le.
Orí ẹ̀ le orí ẹ̀ your is not le. Ó kàn lè máa walk around.
Wọ́n kò ní ìdájẹ́ sunkún jẹ́jẹ́. Nílò sunkún tí bá ti end life.
Wọ́n ló mọ ẹkún òṣì tó wà lẹ́nu ìfẹ́ ṣe nígbà yẹn. No kò má tà no Latifa jokes apart.
You can walk freely.
But this actually walk freely now. Ṣé wọ́n wá nílé rìn ni?
But this actually is first time on my life.
It doesn't matter. Ó lè máa rìn kó kọjá kò má tà. Okay sí torí pé Tinubu ṣe wá sí iṣan kí nìyẹn máa dùn pé wọ́n lè rìn freely ṣá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí fáwọn gifters yìí now. Let them breathe.
Wọ́n lè free. Bàbá mi, màmá mi ẹ lè free. Why is my own?
Now ó lè jẹ́ orin kọjá ni now. Ó lè rìn ó lè kọjá.
Ẹ dákun ẹ rìn padà wá ń jọ tí ń jọ mi o.
Because ó lè ṣé orígbà mi máa ń wà àwọn pípọ̀ yìí náà máa gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ àwọn náà máa fẹ́ máa enjoy ara wọn but tó dábàá sí wọn máa pariwo tí gbogbo ẹnìkan tẹ gift tí wọ́n lè nílẹ̀ tán kínní wọn.
A lè rìn bàbá mi ẹ lè rìn ẹ dákun ẹ rìn padà wá.
Imagine tí wọ́n bá para kínní tó ń gbé kiri 29 tó ń gbé káàkiri yìí tó bá wọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní TikTok wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fún bí gift ṣe ń lọ tó wọn kó máa pariwo ó lè má ní wọ́n rosì lọ́wọ́. Yes now. Sometimes they want to free, they want to walk. Go and just go back.
Àbí tó dá olóṣù lọ ni.
Kí ló sọ?
Mo ní àbí tó pé àfáà pọ̀ lọ́sù lọ ni. Omi náà.
No,
everybody ṣe máa ń kí
wọn rìn freely. So understand Oyè. Sometimes àwọn people yìí náà fẹ́ rìn freely láti má pa life wọn láti má pa level wọn so ṣé tó bá ti rìn kọjá tó wá dé life wa ló gbọ́dọ̀ fún one gift ni ó lè jẹ́ ó kàn kọjá lọ ni kò sí hype ẹ̀yìn sí pé Redeems yẹn ó ti note ẹ̀ nìyẹn ó lè wá lọ́jọ́ mi kó wá fún ẹ bọ́ àti Latifa ayé ti ń ṣe ọ̀tá àwọn bó ṣe wà ẹ́ nǹkan tó lórí akáyí tí wọn làkàrà dé egun tí báyìí wọ́n hẹwà yẹn which tí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ má fọ́ sẹ́ ó lè jẹ́ kàn store lọ ni Ọlọ́run.
Bàbá ni. Màmá mi redeem sí.
Ìwé bàbá rẹ̀ wọ́n máa rẹ̀ wọ́n ló fẹ́ kó pé wọ́n máa wù máa gbà yẹn.
Mi ò mọ̀ pé yóò mọ̀ bóyá obìnrin náà àbọ̀kùnrin ló jẹ́ mọ́ ẹsẹ̀ bá a máa bá a.
Ìnáwó lè gbójú ẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Look up. Ó lè jẹ́ kó rìn lọ ni, you might just be walking.
Gbójú bí wọ́n ṣe wáyé. Ayé is doing me.
Ó ń gbọ́ràn, ọlọ́wà ń jákáyé ṣe ẹ́ ò dúpẹ́ tiẹ̀. Nǹkan tó rí ẹlòmíì máa rí.
Fóònù mi mò ń wá. Ní ìdí ẹ̀wà àríṣẹ́ kan fún mi.
Dóná, Latifa, èrè ló ti gbà lẹ́nìí.
Ṣé TikTok coins?
Wá wò, ẹja ló fò kọjá ń sìn. Jọ ó lè má ní 1 coin, ẹja o gbọ́dọ̀ drop 1 rose. Ẹlẹ́lẹ́ni tó lọ tiẹ̀.
Ẹ dákun ẹ, wàhálà mi ò rí sẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Ó ní kúre, mi ìfẹ́ rose, mi ìfẹ́ àtúwì, fún mi money gan. Wọ́n ti sẹ́ wá ti fòwọlé wáyé sí, agbọ́dọ̀ dìmáàdì kan. Money gan dà. My G òun dànù máa fọ́ náà.
Mo ń wá second phone mi jàre.
Táàkì òun dànù. Accept máṣì.
Send nǹkan.
Ẹni tàbí wá ti fòwọlé sí ló gbọ́dọ̀ fò wá nǹkan ó yá.
Èwo ni anytime tó ń bá ti fòwọlé ṣé ẹ̀ mọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ redeem ṣe wá ń lọ ni.
Dóná ṣé àwọn máa ṣọ̀tá mi báyìí sí ẹ́ ṣé ṣáàkì gbọ́dọ̀ ó ní kúre owó kan ti ṣáàkì sọ ó ní mú kí Akíndélé ni ṣé ó pàṣẹ wọlé ó tún pàṣẹ òde gbé level 30 kìíní kan wọlé sí ló wáyé pé òní ní coin kò dáa ó sọ mi di Latifa.
Official commissioner.
Latifa redeems.
Ẹ máa wà ó.
Redeems wà bí Latifa.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀.
Redeems wà bí báyìí Latifa. Serious.
Ẹ fò mọ́ wọn. Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fò mi dà.
Máa gbìyànjú sí àsíá.
Ẹ mọ̀ dà wọn lóhùn bí pé wọ́n mọ̀ ọtí mọ̀ sọ. Fò mi dà. Níbo ni sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fò mi wá bọ́ sí? Ó ní mo dẹ̀ fi tán sport fẹ́ léyìí o.
Redeems wà bí báyìí ṣe Latifa. Jókòó sẹ́ Redeems wà bí sẹ́.
Ẹ̀yin ò rí Redeems in live ní ọmọ reaction yìí.
Ṣorí pé ọmọ yóò fẹ́ gbà nǹkan kan. Mo ní Redeems wà bí kò wá jókòó.
Ẹ fi mílẹ̀ mo ti rí fún mi tí mo wá jà.
Latifa mi tó ṣí ọ̀dà kú.
Ẹ sáà mọ̀ kára.
My superwoman.
Èmi lẹ̀ sáà ń tàn lálẹ́ yìí.
My superwoman.
Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wù ní kẹ́ máa ṣe fún mi lálẹ́ yìí.
I miss you so much, Esef. I miss you.
Èmi lẹ̀ ń wá ẹ̀yìn.
How you doing, Esef?
Èmi àǹtí Àṣàkẹ́.
Tẹ̀sẹ̀ bá wá ta tó wá rí pẹ̀sẹ̀ fún ni. Tẹ̀sẹ̀ bá wá rí pẹ̀sẹ̀ fún ni wọ́n ní fún ẹ lóòsì pẹ̀lú gbútó ìbílíìfù.
Ẹ̀yàn ṣe ní fún mi rọ́ọ̀sì ṣe é ṣe ayé tí mo rò pé ó ń ṣe mí kó wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ́ ṣe mí dáadáa. Èmi wà ní.
Àǹtí mi o. Mo fẹ́ fún sáyìn pé kẹ́ sọ pé mọ́mì ni o. Pé káwé àti Latifa.
I know everybody reaction.
Latifa máa wọrí rídì máa padà wá máa wọrí rídì máa padà wá. Ó máa wọ láìpẹ́ àwọn èèyàn máa ń padà wá náà.
Mọ́mì àwọn ènìyàn nínú máa dùn ṣáá ni.
Ó máa padà wá. Orí ìgbà tó mo dárúkọ SF alákọ̀ọ́rí ara ẹ̀ wo reaction yìí ṣé kì í sáré ṣe fídíò yẹn ó ṣe báyìí. Oh serious.
Tẹ́mi.
Oh serious.
Mo mọ̀ pé nǹkan tá à ń fi mí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ lọ mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n sì ń bẹ̀ náà.
Innocent. Kọ́kọ́ compose nù.
Èmi wà láìtàlẹ́ mọ̀ wá fún mo ti mọ bí ẹ ṣe máa ṣe tí ẹsẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé kì í ṣe gbà tẹ̀ ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ tẹ̀sẹ̀ wá pé wọ́n yẹn màá mọ̀ bóyá wà àbọ̀ wà múlẹ̀ wà àbọ̀ ẹ̀ ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ pé Redeems wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n á ní ẹsẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ wá rò pé màá bì.
Àwọn méjì lè wọlé at the same time Latifa máa kọ́.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí láàárọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ fi mí lẹ̀ o.
Mo ti sọ fún ẹ kó gbójú ń bẹ ò ní gbọ́ kò sáyé kankan tó ń ṣe anybody ẹni ẹlẹ́ni lè bá wà kápá sí.
Kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ayé mọ̀ ìyẹn ti lọ nìyẹn.
Ó ti lọ máa padà wá.
Tí má ti lọ sùn tẹ́lẹ̀ nǹkan tó ń rìn padà wọlé.
Bọ̀ tí dídì bá rẹ̀ wọlé padà kó kàn fún universe méjì.
Kódà káàtì ẹ̀ bá fún mi bébí láyọ̀ a ní kí n ti ẹ̀ rí ìfẹ́ fún mi.
Kálẹ̀ mi ni ẹ tó bá fún mi ní bébí láyọ̀ àbí big láyọ̀ àbí universe mi ní ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀gá mi lẹ́yìn. Màá lọ ga mi.
Ẹ máa ń gbọ́dọ̀ ti ríṣẹ́ fún mi nílé epo.
Olú ẹ̀ ríṣẹ́ sílé epo. Oye, èyí ni Latifa máa dé Nàìjíríà, èyí ló máa dé Nàìjíríà. You will not work today? What?
Why?
What do you mean?
Fẹ́ kí ọ̀gá yọ̀ǹda passport fún.
Kí ló dé? Ṣé ọ̀gá ló máa mú passport dání?
ẹ máa pè é passport mi ò sí lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá ibi báyìí kì í ṣe àwọn Cairo bíbá yàtọ̀ mo fi passport wà lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá.
But rubbish náà ṣe fáwọn ọmọ yẹn o, bí slave ni o, onímọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ lọ bá kó tó kúrò lé. Kò lè ṣe bínú padà wálé.
Charles Sniper, my king.
Ṣèlú ọlọ́mọ àìkí gbogbo yín pààyàn lálẹ́.
No, Charles Sniper, no. I have known Charles Sniper since long time ago. It's not like I know what I'm saying. Charles Sniper, my king.
Olùwé ẹnu ẹ ṣe ń jó.
He's here now. I'm not lying now. Charles Sniper is here now. You I'm lying.
Let him show the doings now. Which one is Sniper is there? Chicken love for money.
ó yà mí lẹ́nu.
Tender love, you're welcome. Àmì ìlè rẹ́rìn ẹni dẹ̀ ń pa mí láti bá ti ń pa mí láti bá òní pa mí ọlọ́run èèwà yìí àmì jágọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn o láti ṣe báyìí àwògbé ó ṣe jẹ́ gbà tó jẹ́ tèmi
ló wá dogun.
ọlọ́run wá dogun báyìí ọmọ mama tí
aláàánú lọ́lọ́run
aláàánú
bá fẹ́ ṣàánú ẹ̀ àṣepé ni.
anything you drop is times 3 ìwọ náà FYP ẹ̀dẹ̀ wọlé kẹ ṣàánú mi.
anything we drop is times 2 guys please.
okay times 3 lè mi rí.
times 2 ló gbé wa lọ́dọ̀ mi. kọ́mírẹ́dì yín ká tán drop síbí mo ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n já bọ́ọ̀lù. àbí
kó má lọ jẹ́ pé àwọn méjì tí mo rí ìbàyẹn náà tí mo mọ̀ wọ́n yẹ pé àwọn náà jábọ́ sí ìbàyẹn náà. ọmọ gálárì àwọn èèyàn ló mọ́ lọ báyìí tílá báyìí ó lọ fàáfàá o tílá ni àwa yìí gan wà ní gálárì ìyá yìí tó wà ní ìbàyìí ó dà fáwọn náà jábọ́ síbi ni wọ́n ti sùn lónìí o.
àwọn èèyàn ń jábọ́ sí àwọn méjèèjì tó jábọ́ sí wọ́n jábọ́ síbí ìbàyìí because mo mọ ẹni tó tẹ wà ń bí ìbàyìí dáadáa wọn ìjókòó sí láìpẹ́ wọn. wọ́n máa ń fò kọjá ẹ̀nà wọ́n sùn síbẹ̀ ni.
ọmọ jẹ́ wá máa lọ jàre. ti ṣe 9 hours 2 minutes.
mo ti restart 2 hours kan 3 hours kan for another 4 hours mo ti lò yìí.
láti máa restart ìráyè ẹjọ́ kankan láti máa restart.
ìdàdí gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ náà mo pé bóyá restart ló lè ṣe.
Does that thing really count and work?
Sometimes wọ́n máa fún notify àwọn èèyàn.
I'm not sure it counts and work.
Èmi sùn fún 5 hours àti mi sùn fún 9 hours 4 hours.
ṣé wọ́n tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ló ti yá lu 5 hours.
níbo láti 9 mo ti fàájà di 3 àti 2:30 tí mi gbọ́ pátí mi gbọ́ kó.
ó wá kọ́ bíbá yìí náà I want to go and sleep.
alẹ́ tó ẹ pé mi gan mọ̀ ṣé mi ní ti lọ wá sùn. má ti lọ sùn náà ní bá padà bọ́ tí má ti lọ sùn báyìí wò àti jí ogun.
mo ń try mi ní parọ́ mo try lẹ́ni nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe yẹn try lẹ́ni bí 2 o'clock tó wá sùn mo jáde ọmọ wa tó stage kan mò ń fẹ́ lẹ́lẹ́ lórí ìdúró báyìí ni orí mi wá ṣe yìí bí kò fẹ́ blow.
aláìkò yìí sì kọ́ ló ń ṣàn.
Ọlọ́run.
Mr. Akanni, hi.
Létí mọ́ ọ.
Let's move. Aago méje.
5:55. Kí la gbé wí lọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀yìn?
To 7. 5 minutes to 7. Let's see, mommy.
1 hour ahead of us kọ́ nìyẹn.
1 hour péré yá.
mo ní ọmọ kan tó lọ sí Cairo nsìn ó lọ ṣiṣẹ́ Cairo ó wà lọ pé mo tó ń wà yìí kò bọ́ sí o ẹnì kan ló rẹ́ lọ.
Kò easy náà ọkọ̀ ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìyẹn máa wà Nàìjíríà ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kún ara rẹ̀. Àwọn obìnrin ṣe ń dàbọ̀ owó àwọn ọmọ olúwa tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tó ń ba bẹ̀jẹ̀ náà ni tó lọ ń da tó lọ ń ní àwọn èèyàn lára.
Ṣẹ́rí àwọn Nàìjíríà jẹ́ wa ló ní wá lára ń bíbá yìí.
Yes na àwọn náà lọ ní wọn lára ń bẹ̀ tó ń wówó òjijì tó máa jókòó sílé tó ń lè ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa borí owó lórí ẹni ẹlẹ́ni. Àwọn ní nà àwọn èèyàn jáde wọ́n lọ ṣiṣẹ́ níta ó máa pè wọn nà àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ pé wọ́n wò pé àwọn ń fìyà ń jẹ̀yàn láì mọ̀ pé gbogbo ìyà tẹ́ fi ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn yẹn save ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ iwájú yìí. tó bá jẹyàn ní tó ṣèkà fúnyàn bóyá o jẹ́lé oògùn ẹ̀ àrọ́mọdọ́mọ yẹn máa sàn náà ó jẹ́ ogún ẹ̀ ni ay yẹn káàárọ̀ ṣe wà pa ó dàárọ̀ la máa sọ fún àwọn ay sí ní Amẹ́ríkà.
Àwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ sùn ni.
Àwọn yẹn fẹ́ lọ sùn ni ó dàárọ̀ ay ṣe wà pa. Báwo ni all everything go Thank you so much, sir. Àjànàkú kọjá mo rí nǹkan fìrí. Ay. Good morning, sir. Ṣé wàá pa? How are you today? How are you today, sir? Ìwà mi ò tí ní night o. Ìwà mo ti wà níbàyí for like 9 hours 6 minutes. Mi tí ní 1K coin. So mi tí ní night. Ìwà mi ò wá pa o.
Daddy.
Ọlọ́wà ìkí ọmọdé ìpa mi. Ọmọ iṣẹ́ wọn yóò ní gbẹ̀mí mi báyìí.
Money, daddy.
Wọ́n ariwo tó yè pa torí Ọlọ́run.
Wọ́n náà jẹ́jẹ́ ni dádì mi ni.
Ok Mona bàbá Mona ni wàá sọ pé bàbá Mona ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Wọ́n fún Moyọ̀ ní 7 tásílà náà. Moyọ̀ ló mọ̀ wọ́n.
Tájẹ́ Moyọ̀. Tájẹ́ Moyọ̀.
Moyọ̀ bá kárí tayọ pílẹ̀ jẹ́ yẹn.
Ok.
A sì wé
Ọkọ̀ wọ́n ni wọ́n jáde wọn dúró.
Jazzy. Kí ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Wà ní bàjẹ́ fún ọlọ́run.
Kí ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o? Wà mí understand òyìnbó yẹn for Yorùbá. Mi understand Yorùbá I'm sorry. Ṣẹ́nu mi gbẹ mi ti wà níbi 9 hours mi ti wà níbi.
That's my ṣé wà pa.
9 hours mi ti lò níbẹ̀ ibi mi jókòó sí mi ti lò 9 hours.
Ṣé wà pa.
Oh my God oríṣiríṣi oúnjẹ mi ti jẹ níbi mi jókòó sí mi kẹ́ ìpa 1K coin mi ti lò 9 hours so kẹ́ ṣàánú.
Oṣù ni ó mi ò ríro.
Àánú mi léèrè.
Ọlọ́run.
Don't complain. Ìgbà tó bá tẹ́ wá lọ́rùn, you are
the most high.
Tó dẹ̀ tẹ́ wá lọ́rùn, you are the most high
God. Grace máa ṣe wà pa ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Grace máa yìí mi ò go.
AY wá fi mí ṣe èyẹ mi báyìí ni kò dá AY.
AY ẹ gbọ́.
AY mi máa ń dúpẹ́ mi lè complain.
Alhamdulillah.
Ó dùn mí gan.
Mo lè
Ó
wé
dùn
wá
mí.
ẹsẹ̀ kan ní tẹ̀ntẹ̀líọ̀n.
Ìwà ó dùn mí, ẹbí mi ṣe ẹ̀yẹ láàárọ̀ yìí, ó dùn mí, ẹwà ó dùn mí. 9 hours mo ti ṣe. Ẹwà mi ṣe ẹ̀yẹ ìwà yìí, láti bá má bẹ̀ mí.
Àǹtí mi máa pẹ̀lẹ́ ìwà ẹ̀ máa tẹ̀líọ̀n.
Mi ìfẹ́ bá ìwà ìsọ̀rọ̀ inú mi.
Wọ́n ti tẹ̀líọ̀n fún yín.
Táyé ṣọ̀tá ẹ̀ ni.
Jẹ́ ìgbàdá tètè ilẹ̀ kankan.
Ó fẹ́ kí n fi eré yẹn. Ó fẹ́ kí n gbé eré yẹn. Ṣé mo wá mú ẹ ṣeré tó tóbi tó bá yẹn ni?
Inú mi ti ẹ̀dùn pé mínítì yẹn mo rí tèmi.
Ọmọ tó a jí láìpẹ́ yìí, ṣé òun kó tó ti dẹnu lẹ̀?
Tí n bá di ìgbájú fún ẹ oyè. Ojú ọdẹ là.
Orun òkú èmi
Ẹwà bàbá mi.
máa rókun máa ní mi máa sún.
AY.
Ẹwà bàbá mi.
Táyé ṣọ̀tá ẹ̀ níbo ló ti mọ̀ wọ́n tó jẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀? Ìgbà tó bá ń kè sí òkú bàbá ẹ̀ mọ́ wa ni.
Ṣé kí mo fẹ́ sọ fún wọn jù lọ?
Àwọn èèyàn ni àwọn aláàánú nìyẹn.
Kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ fún wọn jù báyẹn lọ?
Má kọ̀nẹ́ẹ̀tì ara ẹ̀ mọ́ AY. Bàbá ẹ̀ olúwalẹ̀ fún ọmọ ẹ̀.
Aláàánú ni wọ́n.
Aláàánú ni wọ́n nà.
Jẹ́ ọkọ̀ mute wọ̀ jẹ́ foyè ilẹ̀ kó máa sọ tẹ̀ oyè tí ìgbà kan ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ kó wà mute.
Aláàánú ni wà dáadé ní àǹtí mi. Aláàánú.
Má sọ fún FYP ní kò sí máa sọ. Kí ló sọ kó ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ó ní pé lórí wáńkì tó ń ṣe gbàrẹ́ sí mú tòun.
Ṣé mo mute ẹ̀ ní mi ò mute ẹ̀ náà?
Ẹ̀bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run fa. Ọlọ́run mà ní dínà àti jẹ àti mu yìn.
Táyé ṣọ̀tá ẹ̀ ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ètè ti bí mi inú ọba sọ lórí FYP.
Àjọrí kọ́ ẹ̀.
Kí ló sọ ń sìn? Kí ló sọ ọmọ kó mo ti mute ẹ̀? Kí ló sọ?
Ó ní nǹkan eke máa ń bí ẹni tí wàá ti rí kọ́ọ̀sì látara nínú.
Ìwà ẹ̀ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ọmọ yìí sọ̀rọ̀
Èmi náà nǹkan tí mo sọ pé ó jọ wà láwùjọ.
lọ sọ lórí FYP. Má sọ nǹkan tó máa ń sọ fún mi. Jọ òye má sọ nǹkan tó máa sọ. Mi ìfẹ́ gbọ́n nǹkan tó ń sọ. Má kàn sọ fún mi. Kí ló sọ? Ayé ṣe ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ni. Lọ sọ lórí FYP.
Onígbẹ́ ẹ̀mọ̀ fún go through a lot. Nígbà wọn àṣìbá yẹn.
Ayé ṣe ọ̀tá go through a lot. Ìgbà tí dáàdì ẹ̀ Yusuf yẹn wáṣọ fún wa ń kọ́yìn ni. Má gbọ́ ìwọ nìkan máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ, mi ìfẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Lọ bá sọ lórí FYP. Dọ́nà ìwọ tó sọ ń sìn tó sọ fún mi ń pé nǹkan kékeré ló máa ń dun ẹni tí ò ní kọ́yìn.
Èmi mo bá ara mi wípé nǹkan kékeré ló máa ń bí ẹni tí ò ní kọ́yìn látara.
Èmi ló ń bá wí, èmi ló bá irọ́ ló pa.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà jọ tábà gbogbo wa ní àjọrí kọ́ ìgbà ni.
Bí tèmi ló ń sọ yẹn.
Kì í ṣẹ̀yìn nìkan, mo kó everybody pọ̀ ní.
Okay. Ṣé wàá ṣe ṣì wà mí báyìí?
Ṣé ìwà bàbá wa wà ń bẹ̀?
Lọ máa sọ bàbá ẹ̀ lọ wá sọ lórí FYP. Ayé ń ṣe yìí wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ti kú. Mo ní kó má ta sí wọn. Oye bá mi wọ́n ní gẹ̀ yìí náà.
Wàá jẹ́ blọ́ọ̀kì o.
Okay. Ó yá.
Ìwà ẹ̀ ṣì wà mí báyìí. Ìwà ẹ̀ gún ti lọ. Ìwà ẹ̀ ṣì wà mí báyìí.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé private náà wẹ̀ lè mọ̀.
Kí n ti ìwọ lọ. Irú monitoring spirit ilé. Kí n ti ẹ.
Ọmọ rẹ̀.
Ìwà ẹ̀ ṣì wà mí. Omi yẹn parọ́, ebi ti ń pa mi, táìmù ti máa ń jẹun àárọ̀ lílé ni.
7 tó ti kọjá Ọlọ́run. Náà ṣe ọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ń dúpẹ́ nígbẹ̀yìn káwọn èèyàn bá mi dúpẹ́. Ọlọ́run ò ṣetán àti ṣoore. Àbí tí ò bá yá. Wọ́n sọ pé ò ṣetán àti ṣe tèmi.
Ọmọ díẹ̀ lọ wá nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ fi sínú.
Mú omi níran.
Ọmọ kí ló ń ta fọ́fọ́n bí? Lọ́nà Latifa ṣé ti experience kankan rí bí pé kó wà nínú ilé ẹ̀ kí èèyàn kan máa dáná lóru máa kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ta sánsán o notice pé lè kọ́ máa gbérò èèyàn ẹ̀ ṣépè lè ṣe máa dáná nínú táìmù.
O dẹ̀ l'opportunity láti tọrọ kìí ṣe yẹn. Dáka ìtẹ̀wé máa sọ pé èwo ló ṣí.
Ṣé gáàsì náà ti tàn ní?
It is well.
Yeah. In the world. It is well.
It is well. It is well.
Àjọwọ́ mo fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ. Ọmọ onírẹsì ti kú. Ọmọ ẹlẹ́sìn funfun. Àdùkẹ́ Àlàkẹ́. Ọmọ onírẹsì ti dé.
Nínú gan ògbẹ́yìn mọ́ báyìí o.
Tani?
Nínú mi.
Zino náà gift àti stream.
Ajé.
Àdìgbò. Àdìtẹ̀. Tìrẹ ni Olúwa. Mo fi sílẹ̀ fún ọ. Ó rán mi sọ. Hallelujah.
Dáàdì ẹ káàárọ̀ Latifa Dadela.
Ọlá mi ló ti wọ bí gan tí mi wò ké. Ọlá mi ṣe máa ṣàmì. Ọlá mi ẹwẹ má bínú mo ti kán rí mọ́ fóun.
Ọmọ àlá ọmọ ilé ìlọ́fà kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí o 9 diamond látàlẹ́ àná.
Kàtàkùsàn náà ni.
Wọ́n wọ̀ mí. Ògo wọ́n wọ̀ mí ògo.
101 ògo ṣe wà padà dì wá.
ìbílẹ̀ tí ẹ̀wọ́n ní láàrọ̀ yẹ káàrọ̀ ìbílẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ́n ní ìbílẹ̀ kan láàrọ̀ yẹ.